delving the depths of this ravine cave system. Deciding to forego the Goblin and Hobgoblin cave, you went down a different one and found undead zombies, which you fought through and made your way through a somewhat ruinous environment, though not. It wasn't like rough caves, but rather old masonry that just ill kept. In the basement of the cave, you found a torture chamber with a guy who was not very bright, and you managed to confuse and stab him in the back. But unfortunately, while examining a small storage room, somebody discovered a gelatinous cube. Said gelatinous cube began dissolving this person, and the party ended up fighting a fighting retreat from a single gelatinous cube, losing 2 party members in the process. The survivors, of which Gilbert's character, which I forget the name of,
Haspius.
Haspius, should change your name. Haspius is the only person here having returned to camp.
Huh. That's interesting.
So, Gilbert, what do you do?
Well, with no companions, no hope of reinforcement, I commit honorable seppuku. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna bunk down for the night.
All right. You sleep your problems away.
I will take third watch though.
You take third watch.
If you're still alive,
I'll take third watch because I know that's when you're gonna throw something at me. It always is.
Anybody else seeing this, or is this just on my side?
What was that, Ruffles?
Look at my stream real quick. Is anybody else
No.
seeing this, or is it just on my side?
All right. So, you wake up for your third watch. You keep your watch. Nothing seems to happen. You go back to sleep. Morning comes. You begin doing your morning routines, Haspius, And when you're washing your face, you notice that it would appear somebody has drawn on your face with like a grease pen or something. Like you've got it's like they drew like a Hitler stash under your nose and drew like a dick on your forehead.
Impermanent anti-magic marker.
And that's when you hear a whump from the summoning circle. And 2 figures are standing there. So,
Smile and wave.
Yeah, so Kuromi, there's this guy with like a penciled on Hitler stash and a penis drawn on his forehead waving at you off in the distance a little bit.
Huh. I guess
Mr.'s
I'll go over
character
to
is
him.
also with you, though he has not changed his name.
How tall is Haspius?
About 6'4".
Okay, so it's a good look up for me. I'm a little dwarf.
One second, I actually have the finalized miniature of Haspius. Yeah, I shouldn't say
Brother
finalized. Rough draft.
Very nice. But yeah, I'm just a little dwarf. You can probably feel magic emanating from me due to my sorcerer and my draconic bloodline.
Family
So,
resemblance.
Where are we?
Welcome to a mysterious and magical land, folks. You're the most recent edition of adventurers to get stuck here with me. Valley's off that way. No matter which way you go, you'll come to it. Hopefully has the way out.
Huh.
The thing beside what is Chrome? I don't know what the dwarf, the robotic looking thing beside
me.
Aromi.
Yeah.
The dwarf. Anyway, he tilts his head to the side, looks at you, and says, "Are you a Septimus?"
Yes.
Good. I would like to join you on your adventures.
More the merrier. Welcome aboard.
So, are we looking for a way out in the caves? How much of the caves have you explored? Do you have a map?
I have a map. I've explored a couple of caves. Casualties have been high.
Oh, this should be a wonderful adventure.
Well, follow me, folks.
All right.
And Haspius is going to start making his way back to the caves.
All right. Well, you spend an hour walking through the woods and emerge into a now familiar ravine.
Which ones have you all gone into? Noticing all of the cave entrances.
There and there. That one over there, that has hobgoblins. That one over there, that one had some undead, a couple of weirdo cultists, and some torturing asshole. And a gelatinous cube. It got the last two people.
All right. Shall we pick a new one and or go somewhere familiar?
I'm feeling familiar, personally.
Cultists or cave trolls?
Hobgoblins, actually. You know what? You guys are the new ones. I'll leave that choice up to you.
Cultists sound fun.
Alrighty then, to the cultist caves.
All right. You head up to the back and most of the way up the slope of this ravine and slip into the rough cave, which steps down about 20, like a ramp 20 feet long, breaking into a 20-foot wide hallway, stone heading to the north and south.
I'm guessing there's the map that Aranak drew. So looking at the map of what Aranak explored, I'd say let's go north.
Tally ho, to the north.
All right, you go to the north. Yeah, so you get to that corner. To the west is a slope heading up to what looks to be another hallway. To your right is a closed wooden door, and to the north is a closed wooden door.
What's this room? Pointing at the chamber to the I guess northwest of the entrance. That little, I guess like 5x3. The altar and the liquids in it.
Yeah, cultist room. Actually, wait, Under, are the bodies still there?
No, they are not.
The room we never explored is the one I'm talking about. We bypassed it. We just went north. So if you go north and then west and then south, that room. We never explored that room.
Can you highlight it on my mini map?
It's not on the mini map. I actually don't know where my drawing is, but my memory's good enough. I could redraw it if you really wanted me to.
Hold on. Scrolling as fast as I can.
That'd be the one. Under's got it up.
Alrighty, so what are you looking at?
The chamber with the 4 pillars and the shelf with believe there's a
Isn't
couple
that
of
the
jars
room
of
with the
liquid.
cultists that we completely annihilated?
No, that was the door to the north.
You sure?
Are you
Under,
doubting my
can you
memory?
confirm?
Nope.
You cannot confirm that the room to the south that we're looking at is the same room that
You're
we
not
murdered?
looking at it. You're in that corner to the east of the
I'd
slope.
like to look around the corner.
Okay, so you go up the slope, you look to the south, you see some pillars, a shelf.
Is that the same room where we murdered those cultists?
No.
Alright then.
Door to the north was that.
Kuromi, you wanna go check out that room?
I'm not particularly sneaky, but I can go first. Yeah, this is not a typical build for me. I don't think you've ever played with one of my sorcerer tanks. It's not an advanced scout. It's just a thick boy.
So you guys are walking into that pillar room?
I would.
Understand that correctly.
Yeah. He's going first though.
Yeah, I'm going.
You can walk in first. So yeah, you walk into this chamber. The floor is a mosaic checkerboard of black and red squares, and the southern wall is covered by a huge tapestry which depicts a bleak landscape, barren trees and unidentifiable but horrible black shapes in silhouette, holding aloft a struggling human. A gray sky is torn by wisps of purple clouds, and a bloody moon with a skull-like face on it leers down upon the scene. 4 black pillars support the domed ceiling some 25 feet overhead. Between these columns, just in front of the tapestry, is a stone altar of red-veined black rock, rough-hewn and stained brown. 4 tarnished bronze vessels rest upon this altar.
All right, I will go take a look at the bronze vessels.
Okay. You can see that it is a shallow bowl, 2 goblets, and an ewer.
Oh, so the vessels are different. They're not identical to each other. Okay.
Correct.
All right, so there's a bowl, 2 cups, and a what?
An ewer, a water pitcher.
Oh, a pitcher. Okay. Without touching anything, I'd like to. Well, how tall is this altar? Can I even see down inside the pitcher without looking up on it?
How tall are you?
4'2".
Yes,
Okay.
barely, but you can. And sorry, I mispronounced it.
Yeah, 4'3". Oh, you okay? Yep. Hey, there's nothing wrong with mispronouncing something. That just means you read it in a book first. All right. Is there? Can I? Okay, so I can see down into it. Is there anything inside of it, contents-wise?
You can't see, like, you're like level with the top of the ewer. You can't really see inside of it without pulling it down.
I don't want to touch it. Hey, tall dude. What's your name again?
Aspius.
Is there anything in here?
Repeat, please.
Is there anything in here?
What am I looking at under?
He's
A
pointing
pitcher.
at some objects that are on this altar. Like one's a water ewer, and he's asking if there's anything inside of it. Because you can see that his eyes like would not. He can see the object. They're like, but the top of the ewer is about eye level with the dwarf.
I'll take a peek.
I'm too short to see on the top shelf. Okay, don't make fun of me.
No, I'm sorry. I was just really caught off guard by that. I'm like, wait, what?
Okay. So first thing that strikes you, both of you actually, is that these objects are obviously valuable, and you estimate that with the fine artwork on them, they'd be worth about 1,000 gold pieces each. As you look into the top of the ewer, Aspius, you can see that it looks to have like a tarnished brown color inside.
What would
My
like
headset cut out from
like it's
obvious
rusty,
valuable.
or like there is a substance in it?
Like it's been stained by a substance that was previously in it.
And it's a rusty color.
Yes.
I'm putting money on blood.
Yeah, I would lean towards blood too, if that's what you. It's kind of reddish. Bronze doesn't, rust like that. Bronze oxidizes. So it'd be a white-green. Actually, no, it tarnishes, doesn't it? So it just go duller and duller. I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bronze tends to form like a similar verdigris to copper.
Oh, it does oxidize like copper does? Oh, okay.
Similar. It's a lot slower, and it's a little different, but it's very similar.
Oh, it's yeah. I always mix brass and bronze. It's brass that tarnishes. It gets darker and duller
Yes.
as the oxidization layer thickens. Okay. So I know it's a long shot, but I want to dribble some water into the pitcher to see if anything happens. I really just want to put a few drops in there. Tall boy watch to see if anything fizzles or fun happens.
Okay.
All right with that.
Yeah, you hold up your water skin and put a few drops of water into the ewer. with Haspius kind of standing over it watching. You see the drops of water hit the bottom, and they're now like slightly darker brown on the bottom, like if this was getting wet.
Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Is that a question, or are you telling me that's what you're doing?
I'm asking Haspius.
I'd like to touch this thing and ritual cast identify.
Okay, you touch it and begin ritual casting Identify. When you touch it, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
I knew it. Well, I didn't know it. I mean, obviously, I don't know what's happening at all, but
Yes, you touch it and get a feeling of great evil emanating from it. Do you continue casting your ritual?
No.
Okay.
How would one destroy something of great evil?
Well, you could submerge it in holy water.
could we take 10 minutes? I want to ritual cast Detect Magic. Haspius. Kind of just you and me right now, so.
Yeah, absolutely can do.
All right.
We can both cast it if you want.
In case one of us goes down, it's not a bad idea. So we'll have to rely on the cyborg to keep us keep watch. Or bipedal robot, whatever he is.
Problem.
What's that you cut out?
Said no problem.
All right. Yeah, for the next 10 minutes, Haspius and I would like to ritual cast Detect Magic each.
All right. So you guys both cast Detect Magic, and you both get identical results. The 4 objects on the ritual are indeed magical, as is the room you are in.
Fun.
And you can tell that the aura, which has, like, to your eyes, like a purplish tinge to it, shares the same color, or impression of color, between the room and these objects, but the objects are much more vivid, as if the magic involved in them is much more concentrated and powerful. But there is no specific school associated with them.
Fun. Mystery magical objects in a mysterious magical room. Could I pop a mage hand and try picking up the pitcher, the thing that Haspius already touched, and immediately recoiled after he touched it?
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, yeah.
All right. Your mage hand grabs the pitcher. Or, sorry, did you say grab or touch?
Touch. I would like to just lay a finger, the mage hand on it first and then try picking it up.
Great. You lay a finger on it with the mage hand. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, shit.
Oh, damn.
Guessing we have nobody here that can help with that in any way.
No. Just
I gotta
just
roll a
know
D.
that if you betray me, I'll kill you.
Oof. Still a decent roll, but not the wisest.
Yeah. So you lay a finger on this, and these items are incredibly important to you. You should grab them.
But just want to double check that transmission goes through the mage hand. I'm not touching this with my hand.
I understand.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Mhm.
All right, I will immediately scoop everything up and put it in my bag.
Great.
I'd still use the mage hand since I had it out. I just grab them all with
Sure.
the mage hand and drop them in my backpack.
Yeah, they're pretty light. Like you like stack the two goblets in the ewer, put that in the bowl, and just kind of bring everything over as a stack and shove them in your backpack.
All right.
You
Do you
want
have
to take those
separate
with you
weights?
now?
Sure, why not? They seem valuable. To me. Do you have separate weight stats for them, or just do you want me to throw a total on there?
They're inconsequential weight wise. They're say a pound for all four.
Oh fuck, they're quest items.
They don't take up inventory space. Fuck.
That's the scariest thing he could have told us.
No, it's just I have dump strength, so I do not have a lot of
I-
carrying capacity. That's why I was actually asking.
Yeah,
if they
just
had
about a
constitution.
pound for all four items. It's fine.
So is a bronze bowl, 2 goblets, and a pitcher.
Yes.
All right. Well, on your head be the consequences.
So I have no other urges other than to claim them as my own. They're very valuable to me.
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, I think can I take a closer look at this altar now that I've removed the items from it?
Sure.
A ritual table or whatever you called it.
Go ahead and make an investigation check as you kind of examine this altar.
Could I use it's stone, so could I use the stone cutting history?
Yes, it is stone. You can
Okay.
use stone cutting.
Well, that just give me a +4 to the roll, so
I gotta step away for a second, guys. I'll be back.
So the altar is like a block of rough-hewn stone, made it's black with these like red-colored veins streaked through it.
Mhm.
Other than that, it seems like a pretty standard altar. There's no.
Does it seem exceptionally old?
It-
Because this specific
Yes,
check is
that
the
is true.
origin of the stone. Yeah.
Okay. So what you could tell with stone cutting, this block of stone does not match the stone of this ravine. Like this is not a local stone. In fact, you don't really have ever seen such a stone before. It also appears to be incredibly old. It has been exposed to air for many, many years.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find my little map. I don't have a clue what I did with it. I might have tossed it. I might have. Because yeah, Aranak was taking a detailed map drawing as he was exploring, so I'm just trying to remember exactly. So I'm going to go vertical on the sheet of paper, even though Aranak would have drawn it that way, but I'm going to use linear lines instead of drawing out the hallways. Just to save time. And that's all I got for memory. Since Gilbert's gone, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Discord. Dungeons and Dragons is where I want to take and send this picture. I actually don't remember anything else of what we explored. This is just literally off the top of my head what I remembered for the layout. Very roughly drawn. Is that close, or am I missing or have things wrong?
I mean, it's not unreasonable.
Okay. Because I know I do have a little bit more information of the south because I could see that way. I just couldn't go that way because I couldn't cross that western hallway because I seen hostiles. So I didn't continue going south anymore. But I know there's more information on the southernmost point of that map. And then also the zigzag going off. I know there's more information about we're down by that storeroom. I just don't have the information all up in my head. So I guess while we're waiting on Gilbert, I can scroll. Oh, okay. That room was wrong. That's not a rectangle that way. It's a rectangle the other way. Okay, that's where the alcoves were. And that goes over down. Over. A down. Up. Wiggly swooty down. Right there. Who was that?
Mm.
Where's Pete at? He said he was only going to be 25 minutes out. That was
I have
before
no way
session.
of knowing that information.
I know. I'm just curious. Back. That goes down a little bit, and that's a big room. That's where the cube was. Now I remember that's the storeroom. Because they did recover my body. I just died before they could rescue me.
Correct.
Go more north in the chat to find the northern exploration. Let's see. You didn't get that far north, actually. Yeah, okay. So it didn't curve back. We don't actually know that. There. That's what it was. Is the rubble. That's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah, that is true. You would have had your old character's map, which would have looked like this.
I just finished. As you posted that. Ta-da! I'm just gonna upload, then I can say ta-da. We did not explore that doorway. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking the basement is probably where we're gonna head next. Again, I'm waiting for Gilbert to get back. He said only a minute.
He
You know,
lied.
Gilbert lies.
I've noticed. All right. Well, I'm not gonna sit around and wait forever. So yeah, let's head back over to that eastern doorway.
Okay. So when you leave this room, carrying these items, you feel a chill pass through you.
Do I still have the same? Go ahead.
And you are compelled to look behind you.
I look behind me.
Yes. And on the altar, you see 4 shadowy echoes of these items. And then they begin hurling towards you guys, and you should roll initiative.
Yay!
Mister, are you here?
Yeah, I'm rolling. I had to double check what my initiative was.
No worries. Just checking. Gilbert, are you here yet?
I can go scroll up and see what his initiative roll would be.
Doesn't matter. Alright, Alpha. So you see these floating spectral echoes of the items Karomi took from that room, and they are flying towards you. What do you do?
All right, guys, I'm back, wide awake, with caffeinated
Roll
tea.
initiative.
What's up? Oh
Great,
shit!
roll initiative. You guys left the room, and on that altar, 4 shadowy echoes of the items appeared and started rushing towards you. And so, yeah.
God damn it, Karami!
What do they look like again?
They're like, there's 2 goblets, a bowl, and a ewer.
So how far are they from me?
Let's. That would be 20 feet.
I think I'm gonna move up and smack one. Yeah.
Okay. Great. You try to smack one. roll to hit. That hits.
7 points of thunder damage. Thunder.
Oh, where'd you get the thunder damage from?
Thunder gauntlets. I'm on
Artificer.
Ah, you're an artificer. That's right. I forgot. All right, yeah. Yeah, you fire off a blast of your thunder. And while it does disrupt the image, which one of the objects are you attacking, by the way?
The bow.
Okay. While it does disrupt the form of the bowl a bit, it doesn't look like it took all of the damage.
Okay. As a how far back is the party?
Well, you moved 15 feet to get in melee of this, so they are 15 feet behind you.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I am going to Misty Step to back behind the party.
Okay. You can do that.
Yep.
You Misty Step and appear behind the party.
I'm gonna say, well, I don't think that worked too well, so y'all try something.
Is that it? All right. Karomi?
I'm just gonna fire a firebolt at the bowl.
Okay. Roll to hit. That hits.
Right. 90-10. Fuck.
Okay. Your firebolt
Bonus action. Oh, go ahead.
passes through it, doing some damage, but ultimately seems to be only somewhat effective.
All right. And then I would like to back up like 10 feet or so, and then bonus action Shadow Blade.
Okay.
Actually, no, scratch the backup. I'll stay where I am, 20 feet away from the moving objects.
Sure. You cast Shadow Blade. All right. And is that it?
Yep. I like that animation.
All right. The objects move forward. Let's see. Let's see. There's two of you, so they'll just do 2 and 2. So 2 of them, let's say the 2 goblets are going to go after Haspius. Oh my.
I am lucky. I refute your natural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So does a 20 hit you?
Let me do the math.
You don't know what your AC is?
My AC changes pretty consistently.
Ah. Still be Magic Man. As I too am also a Magic Man, so I shouldn't say that.
There's nothing I can actually do to make those miss.
Okay. Alright, so that deals 11 points of necrotic damage to you.
And strength drain?
Oh no, these are slightly different than normal shadows.
Int drain? Dex con drain?
Actually, I have to look at that order, because I just wrote down, roll a d6 and determine it. Let's see here.
Int drain.
Yes, that would be int. Your int is reduced by 4.
Ouch.
I have an int of 12 now.
That is unfortunate. Alright, the other 2 are going to go after Karomi.
Alrighty, AC 1-5.
Okay.
Eh.
Does a 16
What are you?
hit you?
Okay, no, fix your fucking dice
Huh?
right now. Fix your dice.
Does the 16 hit you?
Yeah, fix your dice. Yes, 16 hits me.
I'm like looking at the formula like, why did I like roll something wrong?
Yeah, you rolled another 20.
Yeah. Alright, so with both hitting you. Alright, so that deals 12 necrotic damage to you.
Pickles.
And your int is reduced by 5.
Oh boy. I have an int of 5 now.
Alright. Haspius, it is your turn.
Well, that was much big inconvenient.
I'm sure.
Bonus action Blade Song.
Mhm.
Action Mirror Image.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Alpha.
Well, I guess I'm going to blast one of them.
Okay, you gonna blast that bowl that you hit before?
Yeah,
Alright. What are you blasting it with?
Red Frost.
Okay. Roll to hit.
While he's rolling under, I need to make a con check.
Oh, yeah, you do. 2 of them, actually.
True. Well, good enough?
Yes, 12 is good enough.
Okay. Blade stays up.
Mhm. That hits Alpha.
Seven points of frost damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, your beam passes through it. And while it does look to bring it to the verge of destruction, it does not appear to be particularly effective. It is, however, slowing it down.
How far is the monster from me?
10 feet.
I'm gonna back up 10 feet.
Okay.
Did the back up, or is the party still in combat with them?
The party is between you and the shades.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll stay where I'm at. Unless they start to move, then I'm gonna move.
Okay. So
How much
you're
HP do you have?
Anything else, Alpha?
No, that's it.
All right. Karomi.
I'll take a swing at the let's see. We focus fired one down to practically nothing, right?
Yes, the bowl is looking to be on the verge of destruction.
Okay, I think I'm gonna text something else just to see. Are we in dark or dim light?
You are in dim light.
Okay, then I attack at advantage.
That's good.
But I'm going to attack. Let's see. You said the bowl and the pitcher attacked me, so I'll attack the pitcher
Yes.
then.
All right, you go for the ewer.
Hoping somebody else attacks the bowl to bring it to nothing.
That hits.
And that is son of a bitch. Okay, we need new dice. All of my damage so far has been 1 and 2. all my rolls. Like, come on. That's psychic damage.
Okay, yeah. The Ewer looks to have taken all of that.
Cool. I'm happy. Not happy about being damaged and dumb, but
How dumb are you?
below average. Below average? Below average?
Oof.
Aren't your attacks with Shadowblade supposed to be made with your int mod?
No.
Really?
My spellcasting ability is.
You're a yeah, that's right. You're a sorcerer. My bad. I thought you were a wizard.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Nope. Sorcerer tank.
Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't bother me one bit.
Till it
I can
goes
be
to zero.
dumb. I just gotta be pretty.
And that's when the cup
yeah,
pulls
that's-
out the ugly stick.
Oh, yeah, okay. So it does appear that psychic seemed to be fully effective against them.
Is that all you do?
My favorite damage type. Yep, that's it. That's all I can do.
All right.
I'm not gonna move around, and I can't do any other bonus action stuff.
Okay. Haspius, those two cups are going to attack you again. I think they missed.
Finally.
Yes.
And the Ewer and the Bowl are going to attack Kuromi. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
12 doesn't hit. The 20 does.
and this time it rolls for. This time he hits charisma, and because he crit, he doubles the dice he rolls, completely annihilating all of it in one go.
I have an
Okay.
18 charisma.
So that is 13 necrotic.
All right.
And your int is reduced by a further 3.
Ooh, we're cutting her close now, boys.
Is it 0 yet?
Wait, 3?
No, it's 2.
Sorry, yeah, it's reduced by 3. The d6 is to say what stat, the d4 is by how much.
Ah, okay.
That is
Okay.
not good.
How
Okay.
dumb are you?
I have an int of 2 right now.
There are farm
With the
animals smarter
curse?
than him.
Yes.
Would that break the curse of wanting to carry these objects?
What objects? You have no concept of objects.
Good point. I
Get
just
them
have
off his
sword, I
person.
swing sword. I'm still smart enough to tell friend from foe, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if they try to go
Unless
into
you
my
don't
backpack
want to
right
be
now.
and you just want to use that as your excuse, then swing away.
God, no. We have enough deaths in this fucking game.
All right,
What?
I'm not
Haspius.
gonna start doing psychic damage to the party. So that'll be
Oh,
it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that part, Ruffles. I'm actually immune to that type of psychic damage.
Oh, nice. So I can accidentally miss around you. That's fine to me.
No, I thought you meant like we take psychic damage from low morale because we keep dying.
No, my sword does psychic damage.
Oh yeah, no, I still take that.
But anyway, so I'm real dumb now.
What are the most fucked up looking ones under?
The bowl that over by Kuromi looks to be on the verge of being destroyed. The Ewer by him also looks to have suffered some damage. The 2 goblets in front of you are untouched.
All right. So I'm gonna send a magic missile to the nearly dead one, and 3 magic missiles to the kind of messed up one.
Okay, so you're casting this at 2nd level.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, they do just hit. So go ahead and roll the dart into the bowl. All right, the bowl dissipates. So does the Ewer.
The best thing about magic missile is it doesn't give a shit what my int mod is.
That is true. Anything else from you, Haspius?
No.
All right, Alf.
I am going to. You know what? Since Haspy has done it, I'm going to copy him. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at the 2 remaining things.
All right. At 1st level, it's 3 darts. If you're upcasting it, let me know.
I don't believe I can. I'm only a 3rd level. I don't think I have any 2nd level.
Okay.
spells yet.
So you got 3 darts. Which one? How are you splitting them up? Because they attack simultaneously, so you have to declare it now.
2 at one and 1 at the other.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damages.
It's 2d4 plus, or is it 2d4?
It is each dart is a D4 plus 1. All right, that one looks to be partially dissipated. It is, however, still there. Same with the other goblet. Both of them look to be partially dissipated.
All right, and I am doing.
All right, Karomi.
So there's 2 goblets left.
There are.
I would like to swing my sword at the closest one.
Okay, you sideline up next to Aspius and you attack the closest goblet. Roll to hit.
Still dim light, eh?
Still dim light. You hit.
Fuck. I swear to God, if these are not 4 and higher. Yeah, that's better.
All right, that goblet is destroyed.
Am I out of melee with the other one?
No.
Well, I wouldn't think about it too hard. I'm gonna run away.
Okay. The goblet is going to make an attack of opportunity against you.
All right. Okay.
It's not a nat
calm
20.
with it. Who cares? A 19 Underdark. That
Nat
hits.
20s are more exciting, though.
Not for me. I go down.
Wait. Does an 8 take you down? Because I just realized... Wait, no. I fucked up. That should only have been a single d6. So it's only 3 necrotic damage.
Oh, then I'm out.
Okay.
Can you hit any other stat besides a fucking 4?
We'll see. Yes, your dex is reduced by 1.
No, I can live with that.
All right, yeah, and then you get out of melee range with it.
I would like to move as far away from that thing as I can.
How much movement speed you got?
I'll keep myself within 20 feet of it, actually.
Okay.
At 25, so I can waddle away that far, probably.
Yes, you can.
I will.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Well, this lone goblet is going to try and poke Aspius.
He's a bunk.
Does 21 hit you?
I'm lucky.
Okay.
He's a big ninny. Haha, he is a big ninny.
He explodes.
Wait, what?
He explodes. He rolled a nat 1 on his attack.
What?
What?
That would have been nice earlier.
Man, that would have been nice a couple sessions ago, those hobgoblins.
They roll in that one, they explode.
Yes, like I said, these aren't quite normal shadows. When they are below half health, if they roll a nat 1 on an attack, they go poof and explode into a shadowy puff and dissipate. You guys are out of initiative.
Alright, so, Karomi is currently dumb as a farm animal, right?
Just
Fire.
about.
Well, Haspius is gonna get those very obviously evil artifacts off of his person and toss them back into the room.
Karomi would be forced to attempt to prevent that. So this would be a contested grappling action.
Fire! Mine!
The farm animal starts bucking.
Yeah, so Haspius
Wait.
athletics.
I was gonna say, can I use animal handling on him?
Sure. You could try animal handling too, given his state.
Of course I roll well on that.
Of course.
Lucky.
Lucky mine.
I don't think I can make you unlucky. I can just make me lucky.
I suppose you still have a better chance of rolling.
Actually, hold on.
Oh.
Let me see that really quick. 1 second.
I believe you can do it for a contested skill check.
Yeah, you can do it. As the DM, I'm telling you, you can do it.
Yeah, but I mean, mathematically speaking,
Mathematically,
likely to
it's
roll
probably
lower.
better to re-roll yourself.
Yeah.
No, actually, it doesn't really matter which one we re-roll. They're pretty extreme from each other. He tried twice. The farm animal fucking won.
You know, just because I'm a man who likes comedy, I'd like to take the nat 1.
Okay. So while doing it, then with the nat 1, you accidentally brush your hand up against them without actually being able to successfully grab them, and I need a wisdom save from you.
Oh, a wisdom save, you say?
I do say.
At least you're decent at
You
them.
say?
As we watch him roll another nat 1.
That seems to be the fucking theme tonight. He rolled 2 nat ones.
You going with the 15?
I'm pretty confident in my 15.
Okay. Yeah, you get that feeling of great evil from these objects, but nothing else. As Kuromi kind of tosses you off.
All right. So,
The 4-foot dwarf tosses the 6-foot.
very important question here. How healthy does Kuromi look?
Not. I have an AC of 14 right now because it dropped from my dex. If you wanted to attack me to get these objects off of me, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I have 3 health.
Oh yeah, just like hitting you over the back of the head's a better idea. I was weighing my magic missile options.
Yeah, you could literally unarmed strike me as a wizard and probably knock me out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to knock him out.
I would be walking away, so I would say he has advantage because I'm not expecting the attack. Like, as soon as I pushed him off, I'd turn around and start walking towards the exit because I want to go back to the fire.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and make an unarmed strike.
Really? I gave you advantage. Okay, he whiffed and I didn't even notice. He could try.
Yeah, sure. Try again.
1 second. There's a spider on my floor.
It's not just me that's seeing this, right?
Oh yeah. You guys are getting utterly screwed by the dice for like the 3rd week in a row.
But this is like just great going on right now. The wizard is trying to punch the sorcerer unconscious, and the sorcerer is just like, my shiny.
You're precious.
Haspius, you can make another advantage unarmed strike against me.
He's currently dealing unarmed damage to a spider.
I'm back, guys. Lolth just sent another assassin after me.
My queen.
Wait, I thought they worked in trios.
What?
Never mind.
I got it. It's usually assassin hit squads.
Oh, I know. The what was meant to be like, you know, I thought I got them all, and then I'm just like, wait, aren't there more? I'm like, oh, fuck.
There are 2 you don't know about still. That could
Sometimes
be
it's 4.
anywhere, even inside your seat. Pretty sure that'll hit Kuromi. So, what's your strength mod?
I currently have 3 health.
Strength mod. I was using the butt end of my rapier.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I can use the pointy end if you prefer, but
I mean, it just make me bleedy.
I mean, you can make it a non-lethal strike with the rapier. Hit him with the pommel.
$8 points of unconsciousness.
Pretty much,
Yep.
yeah. Kuromi goes down.
Oh, you're gonna have fun. I may only be 4'3", but I weigh 180 pounds.
All
That's
right,
more
yeah.
than I can carry.
So by the time you had actually knocked him out, he was like at the T intersection with the slope to go down towards the exit. So there's like 40 feet between his body and this room.
I take a shitty bag full of shitty evil artifacts and I throw it back in the room.
So you're just grabbing his whole backpack and tossing it in the room.
Actually, no. I'll open up with a rapier and I'll start picking it out with a rapier.
Okay.
I would recommend picking out the only thing in my bag worth grabbing out and putting the whole bag in there. Because once you open my bag, you realize there's not a whole lot in there because I keep my money on my belt.
Oh, okay, yeah. In that case, I'm just gonna take out all of his other shit, leave that shit in the backpack, and then throw the backpack.
There's quite literally rations, a water skin, and hemp rope tied to the side of it.
Yeah, we're taking those rations in a water skin.
Okay.
I take his coins too. I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
No,
I'm literally going to wake up with an int of 2. I don't think I'm going to know what currency is.
I do not steal from party members.
Yeah, but you can empty out his backpack of
missing out.
everything except the bronze items and toss the whole backpack into that room. It lands clang.
Matt Ruffles, I don't know how things work on Fridays, but like stealing from a party member on Saturday is gonna result in a TPK.
Oh, we do it for shits and giggles.
Karomi, you should roll a d4.
Oh, right. See when I wake up?
Uh-huh.
Can I have disadvantage because I'm a fucking idiot?
No. 3 hours.
Well, I had disadvantage anyway. All right. So you got 3 hours of fun time.
So what do you do now, Haspius? And Alpha?
Well, I'm gonna toss those bad relics back in the room.
Uh-huh. You do so. They land with a clang on the floor.
And then, like some of the more obnoxious people that play Super Smash Bros., I'm going to just keep screeching PK Fire as I cast Firebolt on that shit.
Okay. Sure. So there's no need to roll, because eventually you would get it after a couple of times, destroying the backpack. And as you're blasting these bronze objects, they start, catapulting around the room as a result. You realize that they're not taking any damage from your firebolts.
Oh man, they got like Elder Scrolls Ragdoll.
Yes, they do. In fact, one of the goblets kind of gets like wedged in a corner, like the corner where the altar meets the floor, and you just hear that rapid bouncing sound it makes.
Brother Alpha, this room is cursed. Let's go.
Very well, let's get out of here. What the hell?
Skyrim physics glitch.
Yeah, no.
This is what happens when you cast telekinesis on a dragon.
You know, I really wish I had an opportunity to do that, but like the dragons always have better strength checks than my int check.
Why does the strength check matter?
Oh, that's how telekinesis works. It's a contested check.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, seriously.
Not the tell I was thinking about.
Ah.
I always mix them up, too.
Yeah, no. Telekinesis is like one of my favorite spells.
Yeah. Move big thing now. All right. So I'm unconscious.
Hey, Alpha, can you move
I
it?
what? Move what? Are we moving? Is Monty?
Karomi, yeah.
Sure. I have a strength of 13. I can lift him, I suppose.
Yeah, let's go back to the valley and take a short rest.
Very well. Pick him up, carry him out.
So just double checking you didn't take the rope off at all?
I'm carrying it with.
Oh, you did take the rope? Okay.
Yeah, literally
You have-
everything
you
that
have the
wasn't the
backpack.
cursed items.
Yeah.
I have taken. Waste not, want not.
Actually, my clothes and insignia rank would have been in there too, so I should delete them.
What do you mean delete?
Did you take them?
Keep them on there.
The
for the
only
sake of
thing that was in the backpack when he destroyed it was the 3 curse items. Everything else he emptied out.
Yeah, but I
Right.
don't have them in my inventory anymore.
keep them in your inventory. That it'll save you data entry time because I don't intend to keep it on mine.
Do we have a spare backpack? I suppose we have a couple spare backpacks.
Yeah, we have a couple spare duffel bags. They're they're sitting right across from the electrical room.
Backpacks. All right, then I'll just re-enter that.
Yeah, Ruffle. Something about Saturday. We tend to loot the equipment only to return the equipment. Conservation of inventory.
I don't know. I leave that up to the other guys on if they take my inventory. That's theirs to manage now. Like talking about player death. We make sure that everybody's inventory is accounted for because we lost some items that weren't accounted for.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, same with XP actually. We had to crack down on making sure our XP tracking was really on point. Because we had 3 different numbers spread across 3 different players.
Yeah. Yeah, on Saturday we solved that by just establishing the
We were doing party XP.
yeah, we started doing the what would it be? GSXP. Gilbert Standard XP. Basically everyone leveled up to what Gilbert was at.
Mm-hmm. Alright, yeah. So you guys grab Kuromi's body and drag him out of this dungeon back through the woods. An hour passes. You get to your camp. And you sit and wait. Taking a successful short rest. Kuromi is still unconscious.
Oh, I wasn't going to take us all the way back to the camp. I was just going to sit outside the cave.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yes, you go outside the cave. Just go a little bit ways away so that, if anything pops out of there, they won't see you. And yeah, you sit there for an hour. You and Alpha successfully complete a short rest. Kuromi, you are still unconscious. 1 hour has passed.
Does the int fix itself?
Yes. You and Alpha successfully restore any lost stats from that fight.
Yay!
I did try to make shadows that weren't complete bullshit.
What do you mean complete bullshit? Regular shadows are scary enough given this party's proclivities.
Because by randomizing the stat they hit, it means it isn't going to focus down what's traditionally in this party group a bad stat.
Right. That way we don't have a repeat of the lazy river ride.
Curious when I wake up if mine will have reset or not. So
what, do you guys wait out there for another couple hours for Kuromi to wake up? Or what do you do?
Yeah, we're not going to carry him into the place with us,
Oh yeah, we're just gonna hang out here and shoot the shit.
Okay. 2 more hours pass. Kuromi, you wake up with 1 hit point. As you have not yet successfully completed either a short or a long rest, your stats are still reduced.
okay.
Also, the objects that you're very caring about, they're not on your person.
Bummer.
And that's a problem.
I'm sad.
You vary.
I just find a stick and start poking the ground with it.
Until you get those objects back on your person, you have disadvantage on all ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
I can live with it.
Oh my god!
I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to be sitting here poking the ground with this stick.
Okay. As you guys wait, another hour passes, successfully completing a short rest for you, Kuromi. So this would restore your stats, and
Alright.
it is a successful short rest. You can spend hit dice if you wanted to.
Yes. That's alright. And as I regain intelligence, I'm immediately going to be like, we have to go back.
No point. It's all buried under tons of rock.
Huh. Can I see?
I mean, you'll have difficulty seeing them. They're buried under tons of rock. There
But I
might
wanna
be
see
a
the
way
tons of
around
rock.
to it, though, if we go through that other cave over there.
But I want to see. And I'd immediately start going towards the cave entrance.
Magic missile.
Probably for the better.
Those things are fucking evil.
Yeah, probably for the better, honestly.
Okay. Well, if you're magic missiling him, and Kuromi, if you're not responding any, he can just roll damage.
That doesn't take me down. So if he does that, I would probably fire Chromatic Orb back at him at full attack strength.
Okay.
So level 2 Chromatic Orb.
Roll to hit then. You are at disadvantage.
Oh, that's right, good.
Double natural 20.
No shit, all the fucking bad rolls with karma right now, of course.
That hits.
What type of damage?
I can't do psychic. I love psychic. I'd probably just go with lightning.
Okay.
That's what I build most of my sorcerers around, so lightning damage.
All right. Well, roll damage then.
Do you have any luckies left?
If I
Aspius?
did, do you really think I'd be,
Yeah, true.
not using it?
Letting a 4d8 hit you? Oh, thank God. That's enough to take you down, right?
Oh, that's not enough.
Okay, good.
Uh,
I don't want to go. I don't want
Chromatic
you to
Orb's
go down.
only
I want to go down.
3d8.
I might have upcast.
I upcast
He
it.
didn't call it.
Yes, I said I'm firing a chromatic orb at full power, as high as I can make it.
Okay. I didn't understand that that's what you meant by it. By that
I
phrase.
apologize. I will specify
It's fine.
spell level next time.
It's fine. You can use that phrase if you want. I just didn't know that's what you meant by it. So,
Well,
okay.
in this particular case, it's party versus party. If it's a party conflict, and I'm intending to kill my character, I don't want my character to survive. So my character would be fighting, Scrappy. So yeah, that's why I meant at full power.
Sure.
Like this is win or die for him. Which
Oh,
I'm
you want me to
die.
kill you?
Yes, I want a new character so I don't have this curse.
I was just gonna tie you to a tree for a day or two.
No, I can bring in another character. That's no biggie. It seems to be a reoccurring theme.
Ruffles brings a new character. Ruffles' new character dies. Ruffles brings a new character. Ruffles' new character dies.
I have transferred. I have transferred the curse.
All right. Well, Haspius, you take the 12 lightning damage. Alpha, are you getting in on this?
Please kill me,
Oh,
Alpha.
what are we doing?
Killing me.
I must protest, and I'm going to blast the cursed one.
Okay. What are you blasting him with?
Ray of Frost.
Nice. Roll to hit.
You literally need to hit me with 2 damage. AC 15.
And I miss.
So that'd be Haspius' turn then.
It is indeed Haspius' turn. You just got tased by ball.
Tased by ball.
A ball.
Ball spawn. Here?
Yes.
I was say, think you don't even need to worry about rolling damage for Magic Missile. Your modifiers would be high enough. I only have 2 health.
Yeah, I know, but like conservation of resources, so...
Oh, is that a spell slot? I keep forgetting Magic Missile is a spell slot. I think it's Eldritch Blast.
I run up and deliver him a mercy kill. I'm gonna stab him with the rapier.
Roll to hit.
1 to 5. That does connect. I'm dead. Well, down, and they can
Roll
kill me.
damage. All right, you fall.
Now you can loot my gear.
Yeah. So are you guys killing him?
I hope so.
Are you guys killing him?
You guys, we have the fortune of the
Okay.
teleport circle, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
The
I
one
mean,
time I actually don't care if my character dies. Normally, I try to preserve my character as much as possible, but this curse is going to be a problem. I'm going to constantly want to go get that shit, and you know that because you touched them and you felt great evil. So that's why thematically it makes sense that you'd be like, "This is a new guy. I don't know who he is. He's dead now."
Okay, yeah.
this is the first time I've ever had I've ever had a person I kill ask me to do it. It's a weird sensation.
So you strike him down. And when you do, his body turns to this like bronze color with the green vertigo all over it before disintegrating into this bright green dust on the ground.
My gear stay? Like just my physical body does that, or all of my shit does that?
Just your physical body.
Oh, cool. Can I scoop up some of that ashes in a beaker?
Sure.
Alpha?
He's an artificer.
Alpha, let's check that thing out before we take
Well, I'm gonna
sample.
do I'm gonna do real in-depth study on it, but I can put it in a beaker and save it for later.
Right. Let's just detect magic before we touch it. You know, make sure it's not volatile.
It's benign.
Yeah, I'd like to get that detect magic off.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. It is not magical.
Alright, it passes the vibe check.
I am going to scoop up with a little scooper and a beaker and scoop up some and stuff it in a little vial and put it back in my little pack.
Okay. You can do that.
And then later,
Mhm.
Oh
Write it
god,
down as
thankfully I
dust
forgot
of-
about sorcery points.
dust of what's
Could've-
the name?
Oh, Dust of Random Dwarf. Number 3?
You know, I suppose it's better this way. The other way was going to involve me killing you in the like at the end of a fight or something.
Oh no, I mean like thematically your character touched the same goblets but or the same objects but you passed the wisdom check. So you of all of the people
Oh,
would
yeah,
know
no,
that
I
I'm
know.
dangerous.
Well, whatever that was dangerous. Contain. Wait, and there's no one here who can call bullshit on my actions. They were completely justified. This won't be added to the list like the Bill Mop incident. Well, shit. Alpha. I'm thinking we need to be going back into the Hobgoblin Caves. That other passage is just cursed. Want to go back to the teleportation circle, Alpha?
Gilbert, add on your inventory map of Cult Cave. That way somebody knows they have that.
I never took it off.
Oh, I thought Pete had it, so.
Mister? Meester?
What?
Back to teleportation circle, do you want to go?
Yes, I said that. I thought I said that.
I didn't hear it. Alright, off we go.
Away we go. Back to see if there's a new ally waiting for us at the teleportation circle.
No, you guys can go in the cave. I gotta roll something up real quick, so.
Well, there's only two of us. We are definitely not going in the cave with just two people.
And with most of our resources expended.
Yeah,
Exactly.
true.
So you guys are heading back to camp?
Back to camp!
Camp again.
Okay.
Underdark looks at notes. How the fuck is it taking them this long?
The
Not enough
dice.
people to show up.
How long have we been here?
You guys have been here like 5 days in character.
How many sessions is that? 7?
No, it's only been like 4 sessions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we take a long rest at the end of each session because somebody's dead.
Yeah, we've been at a very high fatality rate. Very high. Since I've joined. Actually, no, even before I joined.
This is getting Smart Cave levels of fatality.
Man, I love the Zvart Caves. I have such fond
Right.
memories of that place.
I'm gonna play
That's
around with
nightmares.
just talking out loud to you, Under. I'm gonna play around with seeing if I can make a high health rogue right now.
'Kay.
So I'll probably be doing the Hill Dwarf, but I'm just gonna see where else I can get health from other than toughness, because I don't have the sorcerer to do that with, though. So I'm seeing if any of the rogues have something that might give me health. I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
No, I don't believe so. Unless I took Arcane. Yeah, I might go Arcane. Yeah, I'll go Arcane, then I can grab some health spells. If I can. I think I can.
Alright, so you guys make your way back to camp. It is only about midday. You guys, hanging out there?
I could improve the little shelter and actually make it into a house. Yeah,
You know what?
Be here.
You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna start planning a new wing for our hut.
Yes, I go along with that. I hope.
Okay, you begin transforming your emergency lean-to into an actual structure.
Actually, wait a second. I'm able to change our cantrips on, what was it, short rests or long rests?
Long.
Mold Earth.
Yeah. Next thing, mold earth just around the framework.
Well, couldn't you mold Earth like basically if you had time, just a bunker, and then actually use the Earth to cap it even?
I mean, yeah, but at this point, I might as well mold earth around the branches and all that way we have some solid structure.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Okay, yeah, so you spend your afternoon making a Wattle and Daub style mud hut.
What does that look like?
Like a dirt brown cylinder with a thatch roof.
Ah. 2 guys would take about a day, and technically you have 3. You do have Pete's character to help, and the donkey or the mule for moving larger limbs and stuff. So in a day you could easily, or a half day even, you could easily build a structure that small.
Mm-hmm. But then night is upon you guys, having finished your hut. Are you guys taking
Oh, yeah,
yours?
shit. I just about screwed up the whole character. I'm sitting here pumping points into charisma for my point buy. It's Incaster.
Yeah, I think we should just, it's nighttime, take a good snooze, wait for reinforcements.
Okay, do you guys set a watch?
Yes.
I do not sleep, so I will be on all watches.
Oh, handy.
I'll take fourth watch.
Okay. And
At
what
this rate,
is-
I'm just going to bring brewer tools.
and what is Alpha's passive perception?
It's not that good. It's only 12.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are sleeping through the night. I assume you're outside the hut on watch, like just like checking off into the woods.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the language suffix for gnome?
Gnomish.
Is it just ISH at the end?
Yes.
With the E off? Okay.
Alpha, does a 22 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. But just to clarify, do you have the alert feat?
No.
Okay. Well, then you guys should roll initiative, cause there be hobgoblins about. And they actually rolled high enough on their stealth to sneak up on you guys and fired off an arrow.
Ow.
Has to be a Alpha. You guys roll initiative. So that was the round with surprise and hiding and all that. So Alpha, what do you do? There are out in the woods there. That's where that arrow came from.
Oh, you know what?
Everybody roll.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Elf. It's your turn. Sorry.
I am going to jump up and alert the sleeping party.
All right, you alert Haspius, who is, essentially awakened by your alarm.
And can I see the hobgoblin?
No, you cannot.
Not even. Okay. They're hiding?
They are hiding. You can make a perception check.
Okay. Really dumb ask. I've never done this before. Can I dump multiple stats from multiple feats?
Yes.
I have no use for charisma with this build. Okay. Cool. Then I will do that.
All right,
I will-
Alpha. Yeah, you hear the snap of a twig off in the distance, and you're pretty sure that there's a hobgoblin in that bush about 40 feet to the west and 10 feet to the north of you.
I'm gonna blast him.
All right, roll to hit. Unfortunately, that misses.
Damn. Okay.
Anything else?
No. I'm finished.
All right. Out of that bush, you see stand up, dressed in chainmail, a hobgoblin with a longbow, and he's going to take a shot at you. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes, it does. mean,
All right, that arrow hits you for 3 piercing damage. And that's when you see from a couple other bushes, 2 other hobgoblins, long swords and shields in their hands, dash into the clearing with you and get into melee with you, but they had to dash so they can't attack. Haspius, do you have the alert feat or anything that would combat surprise?
Not unless lucky counts.
If you want to burn a lucky to not be surprised, sure. In this instance, I don't see why not.
Fuck it, sure, yeah.
All right. So yeah, you are awake, prone on the ground inside the hut. What do you do?
I stand up.
Okay.
Do we have windows?
Do you have windows? I
Probably
prefer
like
windows.
probably like a slit.
Okay. Then you have a slit.
Do I see them outside?
You definitely see the 2 guys in melee with Alpha. You probably can't see the archer through that slit.
Cool, that's fine by me. So yeah, that guy right there with the shield and the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Magic missile.
Okay. If you're firing all 3 into him, go ahead and roll damage.
Here.
All right, he is bloodied by that as the 3 darts plow into him. Anything else?
Nope. Just that I love magic missile.
Indeed. All right, Alpha. There are 2 hobgoblins in melee with you, one of which is bloodied.
I'm gonna punch the bloody one.
Roll to hit.
Son of a bitch. I missed.
You did miss. Anything else?
Yes, I'm gonna cast defensive field as a bonus action.
Cool. What does that do?
It gives me 10 hit points. Wait, where is
Nice.
that?
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, the hobgoblins. Because it's interesting, the archer is first going to try to shoot you. He misses. Almost hits an ally. Then the 2 guys with longswords are going to try to chop you up. Does a 15 hit you, Alpha?
15 does not hit me.
Okay. Then they have missed, and it is Haspius' turn.
Firebolt.
Okay. Targeting the bloodied one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That hits. He's looking really rough, but he is still alive.
Fucking like glances off the shield. Fucking damn it. That's it.
Okay. Alpha.
I'm gonna try to hit that one again.
Roll to hit. That connects.
Damn, it cost too much.
11 points of thunder damage.
Nice. Yes, he is killed. Anything else?
No.
All All right. The longbowman is going to take a shot. He misses. You see him drop his longbow in rage, draw his longsword, and run and dashes up to you to be also in melee. The second guy is going to try to stab you. And now, I think we said 15 misses you, Alpha?
Yes, 15 misses me.
All right, Haspius.
Firebolt.
All right, are you targeting the guy with the longsword and shield, or the guy with just the longsword?
Longsword.
Okay, roll to hit. He ducks. Anything else?
Nay.
Alpha.
I'm gonna hit this other one beside me.
Okay, the one with the shield or the one with just the sword?
The one that had the long bow that was shooting. at me.
Okay,
Him.
sure. Roll to hit. That does not hit.
Damn. Okay,
All right. Well, these two guys are going to try to stab you with their swords. Does a 16 hit you?
it does not.
Excellent. All right, Haspius.
Magic missile.
Against which one?
Who's the most injured?
Neither. Neither shield nor no shield.
Shield.
Injured. All right. Roll damage then. Ooh, he's brought to be near death. So your darts just plow into him. Anything else?
Nope, just that.
All right. Alpha.
I will hit the one with the shield that's almost dead.
All right. Roll to hit. That hits. And he dies. Okay. Anything else?
Negative.
All right. The guy with just the longsword is going to say something in Goblin. Do either of you speak Goblin?
No.
All right.
Negative.
All right. So you don't know what he says. He's then going to turn and run away from you, Alpha. This will provoke an attack of opportunity. You hit him. All right, yeah, and you bring him to be near death as he moves, off, 60 feet into the woods. You can barely see him. Haspius, you don't see him.
Can I move to see him?
You can go outside, sure, and see if you can
Yes.
see him. All right. Yeah, and off in the distance, you can barely make him out, but he's there.
Distance?
60 feet.
Not far enough. Firebolt.
Roll to hit. That hits. And he drops. You guys are now out of initiative.
I'd like to go swipe his kit.
Okay.
I'm basically just going to start piling all their equipment inside the hut.
Inside the hut. All right. So that is That is what you find on the 3 bodies.
Alrighty.
The rest of the night passes without incident. Morning comes, and you have successfully completed a long rest.
Under real quick starting equipment question, can I swap a short bow and a light crossbow equally? They're the same price. I just didn't know if I would have to sell the short bow and buy a crossbow, or if I could just start with a crossbow.
Yeah, just start with the crossbow, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
And with the dawn, you hear a pop over by the summoning circle.
It's another dwarf.
There is another dwarf in the summoning circle.
This one has armor. Not a lot of armor, but it has some armor. I haven't decided if it's a he or a she yet, so probably gonna go with a he because I can't do female voices. I'm still doing kit stuff, but other than that, I'm pretty ready to go.
Okay.
I still have to do my spell sheet, but it's only arcane tricks for level 3, so it's not exactly going to be a very in-depth spell sheet.
Right.
But I realized I was going to say something when combat started. I was like, I just realized rogues have a D8, not a D6. So I'm already at the same HP the sorcerer tank is at, with the hill dwarf and the tough feet. And then I have observant too, so I have the passive perception 21.
Nice.
Naturally. I'm just looking at how much shit I can sell. I basically sold most of the kit off. So now I should be able
Welcome,
to...
dwarf, to our humble hut here in this cursed grotto.
That's right, the investigator gets shit too I can sell off.
There's a valley down any other of those ways there. Fighting hobgoblins. We're hoping to find a way out. Welcome aboard.
Hello, I am Grahomi. I was investigating a criminal named, Karomi, and no, our names didn't rhyme intentionally. Is a sorcerer that I was looking for.
Well,
And I ended up here, trying to follow him.
they're dead as shit.
Oh! Do you happen to have his head?
No.
Damn. That was worth 200 gold.
Wouldn't do you much good here. We're all kind of stuck.
I pull out and
could
show
bring it
you
back.
the pile of ash.
He shows him the little vial, like, I got a little bit of him right here! I would just look at him funny like, what is that?
He did some bad things, got dead, and then turned into dust. Really weird.
He was not a good person. Killed a clergyman and robbed a church. Oh right, I can sell the horn too. Where the fuck is that? Where are musical instruments again?
Tools.
After all the gear shit in it. Yeah, here we go. Yay, another gold and a half. I actually have
That's your
enough.
vial there, Alpha.
I actually have enough, so I'm gonna upgrade to studded leather. That would leave me 14 gold. So I have the same AC and the same amount of health as the sorcerer tank. 6,
Alrighty.
7.
Back on the adventuring path, and Haspius is going to lead everyone back to the dreaded valley of mass death. And I think we'll go to the Hobgoblin Caves.
So this will be fun.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, this
Okay.
dwarf is very ugly, by the way. And yeah, we'll go male. A little bit younger. A little bit taller. Still a little bit heavier.
Alright, yeah, so as you guys approach the natural cave, you can see inside that it quickly turns to that worked stone tunnels, typical of the whole complex. The corridor splitting, continuing south but also heading east and west. To the south, you can see it goes to a dead end.
Alrighty. You know that first room that we fought the hobgoblins?
Yes.
I'd like to head down south that room.
Okay, that was to the southeast and up those stairs. At the top of the stairs, you can see a closed wooden door. You do not encounter any creatures on your way there.
Grayomi, can you check out that door? Hobgoblins fled through it and sealed it up last time.
Yeah. I will take a look at that door for him.
Okay.
So is there a keyhole or anything I can peek through, or is it just a wooden door?
There is no keyhole. It is just a iron-banded wooden door.
Alright, then I will give it a listen before I attempt opening it.
Sure. Make a perception check.
That is the wrong thing. I forgot the plus sign. That's better.
The other side is as silent as the grave.
Alright, where are the hinges?
The hinges are on the left to the south. And it opens away from you. It opens into the room.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm ever asking. Are the hinges on my side or the other side? Alright, then I will ease the door open as quietly as I possibly can.
Make a stealth check.
I'm good at those.
Alright, you ease the door open to this long hall, 20 feet wide, 50 feet long. You can see what looks to be remnants of animal skins and cloth scattered about the room. A couple small, broken ends of barrels, some what looks to be discarded tools, also are scattered about. The room is cold and dark. To the northwest is another closed wooden door.
Alright, I will go back to Haspius since he seems to be in charge and be like, so, there's stuff through the door.
That's progress. Let's head in. So Haspius advances.
Okay, you guys enter this 20 by 50 room. Nothing happens.
Darn. I mean, good.
Continue advancing.
Alright, you move up to that closed wooden door to the northwest.
Did you find a way to get through it?
I can take a look.
You gotta be sneaky as we do it.
I will like to approach this as quietly as possible.
Okay. Make a stealth check. You are very sneaky. The rest of the party, which just walked up to it, not so much.
Oh, I was assuming we let me lead, but that's fine. Yeah. So I'm like sneaking up, and they just clump up behind me.
Well, they said we advance. I said okay. You walk up to the door. So yeah, you guys are at this door. It also appears to open away from you.
Can you find a way to get it open covertly?
I can try.
What do you do?
I would like to open this door slowly. Or actually, first, can I give her a listen?
Sure. Make a perception check. Still silent.
All right. I would also like to open this door quietly.
Then a stealth check. As you push on, and the door moves a bit, doesn't make a rattling noise like this, but you're pretty sure something is preventing the door from opening.
Can I push the top and the bottom of the door and see if it flexes? Like, just check to see if it's barred, or is there a handle with a keyhole of some kind?
There's no handle, no keyhole. Well, there's a handle, but no keyhole. Sorry. Yeah, and you can kind of push on the door, and yeah, you're pretty sure it's barred.
Okay, then I would like, if I can, to take my dagger and start. Basically, I want to take my dagger and just spin it back and forth, a little bit to the side of the handle. So eventually drill a hole with the knife. It would take a little while to do it with like an awl like that.
Yes, it would. An hour passes as you work a hole through this door.
Nobody stops me. Asking for the party if they want me to go through with this.
Yes.
Okay. If I go through with this.
Okay, yep, you make the hole. It takes an hour. What do you do now?
Use the restroom. I'll be right back.
No.
Well, that's one use for the hole, I suppose.
I was just about to say that. No, this hole is not for you. I'd like to look through the hole since I made it. I might as well check out what's on the other side since I spent an hour going on the door.
Yeah, you look through it, and you can see it appears to be a 10-foot wide corridor going 40 feet to the west and then angling off to the northwest out of sight.
Hey, just to speed things along, I have enough gold for it, and I probably would have. But can I have carpenter tools in my bag? For future, we'll keep the hour, but
I mean, sure.
okay. Yeah, we'll keep the hour. I forgot I had them in my bag. Okay. I would like to see if I can take my knife and fish up a little bit through the hole at an angle and see if I can move anything. If I feel like anything's moving.
Sure. Go ahead and make a... I would say this would be just a dexterity check if you're not using thieves' tools.
Yeah, I have no lock to pick, so I'm just trying
Thieves'
to.
tools
see if
is
I can
more than just lockpicks. It's also things like shims and mirrors and things like that.
Oh well, if it includes a mirror, then I would like
Small
to use
one.
mirror. Yeah, like just a little dental mirror kind of.
Yeah. And yeah, you can see that the door is in fact barred with a large wood beam.
Can I see the mechanism the bar is resting on?
Yeah, there's two little hooks on the side of the wall to the left and right of the door.
Okay. Approximately how big is the beam?
It's a 4x2.
Okay, so it's a thinner. Okay. And then I can also kind of judge how high up it is.
Yes.
All right. And then also I'd like to take, just a quick spin around and see where the hinges are positioned. I'm assuming.
From you, far side of the door, southern or northern wall this time.
Yep. So yeah, they'd be opposite of the handle, and I drilled on the handle side. I just want, like my character wants to know how high off the ground, roughly, trying to figure out where the hinges are,
Mhm.
and then, yep. So I should be able to see just 2 hinges or 3 or whatever it is.
2 hinges, yes. One near the top, one near the bottom.
Okay, and then I'm going to remember that I have carpenter tools in my bag. Wink, wink. And I'm going to see if I can get a chisel in by the hinges. Or no, not the hinges. I'm sorry. The where the I'd like to chisel my hole up to where the bar is. Sorry.
What are you trying to do?
Basically, I have a hole that I started with by just awling the dagger through all the way, and then since you can use the wood grain, I'd like to take a wood chisel and chisel basically make the hole into a slot by removing material at like a 45 going upwards
Okay. Yeah, you can do so. How far are you going?
until I'm on the top of the bar, so I have enough room to move the bar all the way up.
All right. Yeah, you start whacking on the chisel with the mallet and make your slot. Takes like 20 minutes.
Yep. And then I'd just like to take a stick of some kind and push the bar up.
You are able to just kind of lever the bar up with your dagger, and you guys hear a clatter on the far side of the door as the bar is released. The bar fell.
Not very stealthily. All right, I would like to open the door, and I'm not really caring about stealth after an hour and a half of noise making.
Yeah. You open the door, revealing a 10-foot wide corridor going 40 feet to the west, angling off to the southwest. Northwest.
Hi ho.
I opened the door. I made a lot of noise in the process.
Indeed.
All right. I guess since the amount of noise that we just made, I don't think any stealth is necessary, so I'll just move ahead.
Okay. Yeah, you get to the angle. You can see it goes 10, 20, 30 feet before turning. It looks like it kind of goes partially to the north and then continues due west.
Okay.
And when you get to that corner, you can see it goes to the west about 30 feet, jogs to the north another little bit, and continues off to the west. Are you continuing on?
Yeah, if there's no doors, or you said there's a door? Sorry.
No, I do not.
Okay.
Check for traps. Be sneaky.
Yeah, how far from the original door that we entered have we traveled?
90 feet?
Okay. So, and then you said it's kind of curving around a little bit back and forth,
Yes.
so sound probably wouldn't have made it this far. So yeah, I'll begin being stealthy.
Okay. Make
And
a
then also
stealth check.
keeping an eye out. Yep. I will start with that.
Mhm.
And then I would like to begin looking for traps as I'm moving.
Okay.
So I'll be moving at half speed, slowing down and everything.
Sure. Yep, I'll keep that in mind. So yeah, you get to that final corner, and 60. You have dark vision as a dwarf, right?
Correct.
All right, 60 feet to the west, you can see an intersection with options continue straight past the edge of your dark vision and south.
All right. I'm still working on building my spell sheet, so I'm kind of bouncing in and out. I apologize. Okay. Because if we get into combat, I would like to have a spell sheet.
Nah, just wing it.
All right. Haspius, do you want to do eyes and ears? And then if you need to make rolls, just give me a holler.
Haspius will do eyes and ears.
Okay. Yeah, that way you guys can keep moving, and I don't have to keep bouncing back and forth between looking spells up and trying to pay attention to what Under's saying every time. Is that all right with you, Under?
It's fine with me.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
Haspius is controlling me like a video game.
Yes. I'm asking. You're at that
Haspius.
corner looking down this hallway.
Gonna sneak forward, kind of hugging the wall, checking for traps on the way, making sure we don't have like a repeat of the rock fall trap.
Okay. What's your passive perception is like what, 21 you said?
21, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you advance forward, not find any traps. You get to that T intersection. So the corridor immediately hooks to the north, and it looks like it jogs up there about 20 feet or so before turning to the west and out of sight. To the south, you can see it goes about 10 feet before hooking to the east.
No sign of any hostiles?
Correct.
Signal for the party to advance. Once they catch up, continue to creep forward in stealth.
Which way?
The options were south and west.
Well, south and then east and then west.
Let's go with west.
Okay.
We'll have the party wait at the intersection, keeping an eye to the south.
Okay.
I'd propose a party member on each side of that southern corridor.
Okay.
Alright, so you get to that corner to look west. You can see that the corridor goes 30 feet to another intersection. Options to go north, to go south, or to go straight ahead to the west. But that corridor you can see angles off to the northwest.
Stealthy, checking for traps. North.
Okay. Hang on, I'm just adjusting the map. Fuck you, Gimp.
Don't say that, the Gimp is into it.
I don't care.
The Gimp's even more into it.
Alright. Yeah, to the south, as you get to that intersection, you can see that it's actually a set of stairs heading up. And to the north, it goes about 5 feet to what looks to be like a palisade wall. A small, I should say small, a normal-sized door. Ajar is present in the middle of it, and through it you can see it goes another 5 feet to an opening leading out into the ravine.
Move forward in stealth, checking for traps and confirming.
We're trying to be stealthy.
I've been given leave to control the stealth character.
I'm still doing my spell sheet, so I can't keep bouncing back and forth trying to listen to what they're saying and then playing with spells.
All right.
So yeah,
Alright.
he's playing me in first person mode.
So, which cave opening is that?
You know that one at the bottom of the valley on the 50-foot ISO line?
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Alright.
this is what you discover.
So basically, the geometry of this place does not match up with the cave. Well, the valley.
What do you mean?
Unless I have my placement wrong, it sounds like this is coming out on like a direction that cave shouldn't be facing, right?
No. It's these two cave entrances. You went in the bottom one, which was the goblins. You went up those stairs and eventually through and out
Oh,
the
okay.
one.
Sorry, I thought the one we went through was the one to the north.
No, that is not what you said.
Okay. Okay. No, I just mean like I mentally mapped which cave that was wrong. Thought it was the opposite face. So for a second there, I thought we had a Scooby-Doo door situation going on here.
Nope, not quite.
Alrighty. We'll have Grammy, return to the four-way intersection.
Mhm.
What are the options? There's, let's see, north goes
I
the
just
exit.
posted a map.
Oh, fuck, right, sorry. Let's have him creep west a bit.
Okay. Going up that angled corridor?
Mm-hmm. Sneaking, checking for traps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as he gets to the corridor, which is like 30 feet along that angled bit, it continues to the west. You can see a opening 20 feet ahead, and then the corridor turns to the north 40 feet ahead of you.
Proceeds being sneaky.
Okay. So as you get to that first intersection, you see to the south that corridor section only goes 10 feet, opening up into a larger room. Inside that room, you can see more debris, like scraps of leather. You see a couple chunks of wood. Evidence that it has been lived in, but that the furniture has been removed.
Falls back to four-way intersection.
Okay.
I'm having trouble with the sheet. Or if I'm misunderstanding this, Arcane Trickster has a wizard spell, so I should be able to grab Chromatic Orb, correct?
I
No,
believe they're restricted on spell school.
correct. Eldritch Knight and Arcane Trickster are limited. Arcane Trickster can only select Illusion and...
I got the page open in front of me. I can look real
Divination.
quick.
I think it's enchantment and illusion.
Illusion and Enchantment, that's what it was.
Yep, Enchantment Illusion. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, for whatever reason, with both of them, they kind of gave each one spells that completely suck balls.
Yeah, because I'm using the 5e tools under, and I just filtered by Arcane Trickster, and it's saying that I can take Chromatic Orb on that list.
That's because you do unlock at certain
Oh.
levels, like a free spell
Bonus
school
spell.
slot. Yeah.
Yes, bonus spell. That's where it is. Okay.
Yeah, each one has dumb lists. For example, anything good
Yeah.
that the Eldritch Knight could take, it can't, because the designers are morons.
Yeah, for first level spells, I literally have Charm Person, Color Spray, Disguise Self, Illusory Script, Silent Image, Sleep, and Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Alrighty. Gonna poke south. Investigate that.
Which one?
Big south. Far west side.
Okay, the room.
Mhm.
All right, so the one you saw the debris in, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, you go in there. It is a 40 by 20 foot room, and yeah, there's just debris over there. You can see a broken spear, some more what look to be remnants of bedrolls. There is, in fact, in the far southwestern corner, a large clay pot, open topped. That is like the only bit of unbroken stuff still here.
Gonna check out that pot. Checking for
Absolutely.
traps and then opening it.
Well, there's no lid. That's what I mean. Like, it's open topped. Like, it's just an open pot.
Oh, then takes a peek.
All right. Are you familiar what a chamber pot is?
Good thing I have a good constitution.
No.
It's a chamber pot. It's full. It stinks.
Anything else in the room?
Do you dig through the chamber pot?
No.
Okay. You don't see anything. You can make an investigation check to check out the rest of it.
What's your score?
I can roll.
You see, under, I'd be tempted to dig through the excrement, but there's just one thing. You're gonna put a fucking electrum piece in there.
You want me to roll investigation? I'm investigating something. Okay.
They dropped one electrum piece in it. They decided it wasn't worth digging out.
I didn't do well.
You do find half of a candle,
Ooh. Yay.
but that's all you find.
Alright. Grandma takes that, it could be useful.
Alright.
Are there any other passages in this room?
One way in, one way out.
Alright, checks out northern corridor to the far west.
Okay. That
Sneaky, moving carefully.
One. All right, sure.
Check the
Make a
traps.
stealth check.
Right.
All right, yeah, you sneak up to it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't give you the firstest part of the script. The corridor goes 10 feet to the west and ends in a closed wooden door. Hinges on this side.
Well, that's bad luck.
I figured thematically, if I'm actually going to play an investigator that's chasing down a evil sorcerer that's dead now, I might as well take charm person and disguise self for because. Alright, I am good to play.
Okay. Well, you are looking at that door.
Anything interesting about it? Any keyholes or
No keyholes. Hinges are on this side of the door.
Alright, I would like to oil those hinges up with a little dab of oil.
You can do that.
Then I would like to see if I can sneakily open the door now that I've oiled the hinges.
Sure. Make a stealth check. With advantage.
No advantage? Okay. So you left me hanging.
My finger slipped. The door swings open on mostly silent hinges. You can hear the little light, like, grinding noise.
Little rust on rust action. Did the door open pretty freely?
Yes.
Okay. As I'm cracking it open, what do I peek inside before I open it all the way?
Sure. And you can see that this is a 20 by 50 foot cavern. The walls and the floor are polished to a near mirror sheen. The ceiling is the only part left rough. The room appears completely empty.
I don't believe that for a second. How far do you think I could throw a ball bearing?
What is your strength score?
6.
20 feet.
How far would it roll?
On this surface, it would probably roll to the other end of the room. It would roll all the way to the 50-foot wall to the south.
Okay, then I would just like to do okay, so I guess I'll go all the way into the well, actually no, I'll go back, let the party know what I found. And then let them know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take, 2 dozen or so ball bearings, maybe more, whatever it'll take to basically just roll them on the floor all the way across the room in every direction. From the door. I'm not going to go any further in the room than I need to do this, but basically, I basically want to do like a ray tracing scan of the room with ball bearings.
Right, yeah, he's kind of let them all go out radially from the door.
Yeah, obviously I have to throw them one at a time to do this, but eventually it covered all of the room.
I mean, you could just
Too
take
long.
like a fistful of them and use like a bowling ball throw, and they would scatter
okay.
as a result of that out in all directions, like it's a cone.
Yeah, then I'll just do that.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
and they go rolling across this floor, bouncing off the wall a little bit, and eventually coming to a stop against the far wall and the southern wall.
None of them stop oddly in the middle of the room?
None of them stop oddly in the middle of the room.
Huh. Alright. Say 25?
Sure.
I'm picking them up.
Sure.
Well, I guess I'll go around the room and do a thorough investigation of all of the walls.
Okay.
Well, I'll go get the party first.
Alright. So you guys all tromp over to the shiny room.
And then I'd like to use, I have this little puffer with chalk inside.
Sure.
My little fucking gimme toy.
Uh-huh.
Alright, yes, I would like to investigate the walls for hidden doors.
Okay. Please make a investigation check.
With my tool?
Yeah, you can have advantage.
Oh, that should be a +4.
Okay, so it's
So
a
14.
14. Yeah, you don't find any secret doors.
Okie doke. Sorry, just marking that chalk off my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess while I was looking for the doors, did I see anything particularly interesting? Or is it just a big empty room with absolutely nothing in it?
It is a big
kind of
empty room with
strange.
nothing in it. The floor and the walls are highly polished.
Could I stone cutting the stonework?
Yes, actually, you can. Please make your stone cutting check.
Proficiency and then doubled the proficiency. That basically be expertise, wouldn't it?
Yes, it's similar to expertise.
I just wanted-
Under this condition, it probably is exactly expertise, but
Yeah, it's if considered proficient and add double my proficiency, because expertise just adds another proficiency on top of that, correct?
right.
That
But
would
see, this doubles a proficiency bonus, and then expertise adds an additional like flat on top of that. So in theory, if you were doing this while also an expert, like expertise in history, it would effectively
No,
be a total
I am
of triple.
considered proficient and add double my proficiency.
Correct. There's a reason it's
Oh,
not
if I
using
had
the phrase
expertise, it would- yeah, yeah, yeah.
because it stacks with expertise. Anyway,
Okay, so if I had expertise, it would just double my entire.
it would
Good to
end up
know.
being triple your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so it'd just be a
Anyway.
+6 though for me.
Yes.
In other words, a level 20 dwarf that knows his history of rocks knows everything about rocks.
A
So-
rogue.
You can tell, looking at
Or
this floor
bard.
and these ceilings, that these were not carved in this way. These look to have been etched with acid to get them this smooth and this shiny.
Did we ever discuss the price of a coin pouch?
Nope.
Silver piece?
Sure.
Okay. I just realized I never marked the price of that stuff off. So they appear to be etched with acid. Can I deduce like how they were etched with acid, or does it just appear that they had acid poured on them? And like I can tell it's acid, but I can't tell the method.
So it looks to be too even to be having been poured acid on it. This looks almost like it has been exposed to a large amount of acid vapor.
Ah, okay. So there's probably an acid breathing dragon somewhere. Also, do the stones appear to have been moved into place, or was the room made this way with the acid? Like, does it appear there are stone pieces? Like, are there seams, or can I
No,
not see that?
this looks like from the way the ceiling is that this room was carved out of the rock, and then it was made like normal smooth, and then the acid vapor made it like mirror polished.
Okay. All right. Shenanigans aside, this is my official. Like I said, shenanigans aside. Basically out of money anyway.
Okay.
I forgot about the puffer thing, because that's relatively cheap to make, and that's something that my character as a rogue would like to have on them at all times for chasing down criminals that might have secret exits in their house.
Sure.
All right. So we have a big acid room that has absolutely nothing in it with no secret doors. Let's explore elsewhere, I guess. Do you concur?
Yes, I'm thinking down at the southern corridor where Mister and I are.
Okay, I'll return back
It's
to
the
the
one
party
past
then.
the stairs at the very far right of the image.
After it goes down the corner and then goes to the south as well.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I will return to the party and then I will start pushing out that way.
Okay. So it's the one that goes south and then east? At the very right of the last map image?
Yes, the farthest down on the right.
Alright. So you're going down there stealthily, you said?
Yeah.
Well, please roll stealth.
I just walked away, but thank you for saying something. Finally, okay. Now the dice are starting to even out.
Alright.
Well, I've been rolling so high on my stealth checks, it's starting to concern me that I'm gonna get shit rolls.
Only when it matters.
Apparently, there's nothing in this entire cave, so being sneaky is pointless. Out of character.
You shut up. You shut up.
Okay. So you go to the south. And that corridor goes 20 feet to the east before turning more to the south, and you can see it from the way it goes. It looks like it's jogging to continue more to the east.
I hand the controller back to Gilbert.
Okay. Are you advancing?
Yes.
Okay. So you advance to that corner, and you can see it goes 10 feet more before opening up into a largish room. It is a shadowy chamber, 20 feet wide and 40 feet long. In the center, you can see what looks to be a blackened soot, like circular soot area. And chained to the far wall, you can see are 6 humanoids slumped against their bindings. They do not appear to be reacting to your presence.
Are they breathing?
Make a perception check.
I'm not at my keyboard. Making that character sheet was way more stressful than I thought it would be. I need to remember like the sell-off price for all of the shit that I get rid of, like the hooded lantern. Sometimes I get rid of the tools though, so like
Still need a perception check.
What's your mod?
+6. That might not have came through because my headset cut out. I think.
Natural 20.
All right. Yeah, no. They don't appear to be breathing. Nor do they appear to be clothed.
Ooh, they naked.
Yep, from left to right, it is a human male, an orc male, another human male, a human female, a gnoll female, and another human male.
Did you say a null?
Yes.
Like the dog
G-N-O-L-L.
things?
Yes.
All right, I am back at my keyboard. Sorry about that.
Mhm.
Okay, I will return to the party, let them know what I found, and then bring them into the fold and be like, "Look, dead people."
The room has like that sickly, sweet scent of rotting meat. This just hangs in the air.
They've been dead for a while.
From the smell, with that kind of perception, you think it's been, a day or two.
All right. So we came from the just filling myself in from what I've missed so far. We came from the east, that angled hallway that's cut off.
Yes.
Okay. Um. Does Haspius? Yeah, Haspius has that map on him. Can I add to it?
Yeah.
Like on the other side of the map, I'd like to start drawing out what we know of the Goblin Cave.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh, I forgot to change my uniform for common clothes. That's the only change I'm gonna make because you said it was pretty much flat changeover. I just looked at my sheet and seen that and forgot about it. I don't wear a uniform. I'm a plainclothes detective. Okay, I guess go out the nearest exit and try another entrance. Or wait, there's that stairwell there. We could try that. What is it? Is that I forget? That's top. So the stairs go up.
Yes.
Okay, so at the top of those stairs, what did I see? Because that's just a black cutoff.
Yeah, because you couldn't see to the top of the stairs. You can go over there. And at the top
Even
of the
walking past?
correct, they go up and out of sight. Like you're looking
Ah,
at
okay.
where they go into the ceiling, effectively, from your line of sight. And yes,
Alright.
you creep up those stairs. At the top of the stairs, 20 feet to the south, you can see a T intersection. Options for east and west.
All right. Probably go get the other two and be like, all right, let's go this way.
The itty bitty titty comedy.
Hayes, what character are you making?
His name's Sir Mordred.
Cool, a paladin. We could use that. We could use a tank.
I think Mordred's more of a blackguard, but yeah.
He's not quite a paladin.
I mean, I suppose that really kind of depends on one's view of the situation. Apparently, the peasantry quite liked Mordred because he stopped sending them to retarded fucking wars.
Fair enough.
Although he did totally break his oaths, like absolutely an oath breaker to the crown. But Arthur was kind of a shithead.
Well, if you were a crown paladin, you'd want to be an oathbreaker too.
Well,
All right.
yeah, you become objectively superior mechanically.
Metagaming King Arthur. Okay, I would like
Mordred
to
broke
sneak to
his
that
oath
T.
because he realized his class was nerfed.
I would like to sneak up to that T and look down both sides.
All right. To the east, you can see the corridor goes 40 feet, ending in a rough, like it was in the process of being carved out, dead end. To the west, you can see that it goes 20 feet, jogging to the north and continuing on to the edge of your dark vision.
Like it would wrap around the polish room, kind of? Like the equivalent space-wise?
I'm updating the map.
Okay.
There you go.
Ah, okay. So, yeah. So I'll take a looky down the east hallway real quick, just a quick trot down it, not running.
The east
but
hallway, the dead end.
yes, just looking around to see if there's anything interesting along the walls.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
All right, I will save the chalk.
Do you read Goblin?
I do not.
Okay, because towards the dead end, you can read some graffiti, but it appears to be in Goblin. Like you can see that there's writing on the wall.
You know, this is where my character should have taken comprehend languages, but I did not. So yeah, I'll just go back to the party and be like, anybody read Goblin? Or anybody able to read Goblin if they're not able to read Goblin?
In fact, I don't know. Shit, I didn't take comprehend languages with this mage.
I did not take comprehend languages either and cannot speak up.
Okie doke. So none of us can read it. Can I transcribe it in case we run into somebody that can read it later?
Sure.
Captures a goblin. What the fuck does the graffiti say?
Rock too hard. Stopped progress on tunnel. All right. I'm gonna write transcribed. Transcribed goblin graffiti. Okay. Then yeah, I guess I'll go to the west.
Okay.
Making my way that way.
Sure. Alrighty, the west room. So yeah, as you head down that way, you can see that the corridor opens up into a large chamber. Eventually, you can see it's 30 feet wide and 70 feet long. Filled with, remnants of furniture. You can see several areas with scorch marks on the ground where fire pits must have once stood. Some scraps of furs remain. On the far western wall, you can see a row of 3, ceramic pots open-topped.
Similar to the one that I'd seen previously.
Yes. Next to them, there's a stick with a sponge on the end.
Boy, I'd hate to be that goblin. All right, yeah, I guess I'll give the room a once over, looking for hidden doors and everything as I go. I'll save the chalk though.
Sure. Make an investigation check. Under some of the scraps of furniture and bedrolls and remnants of fire pits, you find a single electrum piece.
I cast firebolt on it. I don't actually. I want to though, really, really badly. I put the electrum piece in my inventory.
Okay.
Are any of the furs in good condition enough to save?
No, they are all tattered. So they're like scraps and stuff that was left behind because they were worthless.
But they, if you put enough of them, like there's enough, like let's say there's two or
There's
three.
enough that if
per
you were
one.
to get maybe twice this amount, you could stuff them into a sack and call it a pillow.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Like turning it into some home comforts for the little hut that Haspius has built.
Sure.
All right. So yeah,
A
we'll
pound
just
of stuffing.
say. I was gonna say 5 pounds because it's fur, so it'd be heavy. Okay,
Fair enough.
fur scraps. And I suppose we have. Actually, I'll call it pound and then make 5 of them. So 5 units of fur scrap that weigh a pound.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, I'll scoop all that up. Is there anything of the material of the beds and everything like? There's any good pieces of wood?
You don't see any wood.
Oh, there's. Oh, I suppose there's no furniture for goblins. Right. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll go back to the party and be like, that was an old bunk room. It's pretty empty though. And then I take the electrum piece out of my coin purse and I hand it to Haspius and be like, this was literally all I found. I'm handing Haspius a single electrum piece.
I look upon the electrum piece. I take
I'm like-
the electrum piece.
Yeah, I'm like holding it out, so you want to take it. Good. You have an electrum piece. I don't.
I cast
this.
disintegrate on the electrum piece.
You wish.
Wait, you're giving us a wish? I wish us the hell out of here.
Nah, sorry, you used that wish to cast disintegrate on that electrum piece.
I then sprinkle the dust of the electrum on the ground.
Okay. You poison the ground.
All right, so we have established
An
all
aura
the
of
ends in this direction.
desecration now permeates the room.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, we've explored pretty much everything on this doorway wing. We'll
I
call it
mean,
that.
honestly, I do need some confirmation. Did I actually disintegrate it?
No.
Okay.
But you do notice one thing given your background. This coin is an old coin. Because you recognize the impression on it. It is an older Ravam Empire coin.
Oh, so it actually would be, like a valuable collectible?
Not as such, but it is interesting.
It is very interesting.
Oh, indeed.
Because most of those were destroyed.
Why were they destroyed?
Because when the Ravam Empire fell, the
Just
warlords
classic
that
rebranding.
formed decided to be petty and rebrand, and they remelted and restruck all the coinage.
Bastards.
Thus, I
Haspius
argue it's
going
worth
to,
more than a single electrum piece.
Haspius is going to
You're
pocket
probably
that
right.
electrum piece, separate from his other electrum.
It's worth a gold. An electrum piece worth 1 gold.
To
That's
the
the
right
most
buyer, it
annoying
would be worth
currency.
more.
Yeah,
It might be worth
Like, it's a
more.
collectible. Go ahead. Go ahead, mister.
That's all right. I was talking about the Ravam Empire.
All right, I suppose we should. Do you have a decent amount of the map, like all together of what we explored of this cave for a larger map drawing that we would have made?
What, you weren't making the drawing?
I said that we grabbed the map and flipped it over and started drawing the Goblin Cave of what we know.
Yes. So feel free to post your drawing. I'm kidding.
You know how far back I have to go to get the actual other side of the Goblin Cave?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know.
Tee hee hee, says the dungeon master.
I mean, I could just have a GIMP open and just be saving all of these and transferring in there and just stapling them together.
That's why I always, have like a couple percentage scale difference between all the postings.
Oh, I
Just
would.
to be a
I wouldn't have
troll.
any issue with that. I would just use the auto. Like I would use the grid tiles to essentially. I'd throw the grid up on GIMP and then use the grid tiles. It wouldn't be that hard to rescale that to match. At least close
I
enough
know,
to make
but
it
it would
match.
be really annoying to have to adjust everything like by 5% in one direction or the other.
Honestly, that's not that annoying for me. Like I don't mind that little bit of piddly shit to make it look pretty because I have OCD like that. Like not OCD, but the perfectionism shit. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see, we're there. So I'm sorry, where do these intersect? Because I'm seeing the other. Is that? Because we came in the eastmost doorway or the cave entrance.
Right, and then it went southeast, wrapped around to that room in the bottom right of the image. That was where you went up the
Oh,
stairs.
that's all one big room.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not all one big room, but it wraps around, and I just didn't have GIMP
It's,
panned over that way.
Continuous. Yeah, continuous. Okay. Yep. That's okay. So we've pretty much explored the extent of these two connected caves. I don't see any. Are there any dead ends that we? Oh, there's the doorway right there. Okay. Middle, top left. There's that doorway right below the other cave entrance. Like to make our way back there if we can. We haven't ran into a resistance, so I don't see any reason to move stealthily. Do you see where I'm talking?
I do. Is that what you guys are doing? You sound like you were asking.
I always want the rest of the party to agree to an idea. I'm not doing things without, everybody being on the same page. So Haspius and Alpha, you guys should chime in when I do that. That's me talking to you guys. We should go there.
I'm good with whatever.
Sorry, my apologies. I was distracted by some stuff on my end. What was your suggestion again?
Do you see the doorway above the second cave entrance, top left of the big map?
Yeah, we should check that out. Yes.
Yeah, it's the only unexplored area in this area. So yeah, let's swing over there real quick and get some groceries. Can I take the stick with the sponge on it?
Sorry, I've been distracted. My brother's having a really funny rant.
Tase him.
Nice.
Knock him out.
Under, can I take the stick with the sponge? I just like to walk with it in my hand.
Okay. You go across the room to the chamber pots, and you pick up the stick with a sponge on the end.
The chamber pots. I mean, I did an investigation check in the room. Do the chamber pots? I had 18, I believe. Do they appear dried out and old?
No, they're only like a day or two old.
Interesting.
And they're mostly full.
Huh. Good thing I'm a dwarf. All right. I have my stick with a stinky sponge on it, and I would like to make my way to that door now.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys walk back down through the goblin tunnels. And you arrive at this door, only to find that the door is not in the doorframe. It is lying knocked in, like down on the floor, knocked in inside. You can pass the door. You can see a 30 by 20 foot chamber containing many broken bits of wooden furniture and shredded cloth and leather. It looks like some of the remnants of the wood had been used to make a crude crucifix in the center of the room, from which you can see a dead goblin has been attached to it.
Dead?
Well, it's not breathing. It is very obviously dead.
All right. Well, I go through his clothes and look for loose change.
Okay. Make an investigation check as you start going through these scraps of clothing that his goblin boss has on his body.
Sorry, did you just say goblin boss?
Yeah, it's slightly bigger than a normal goblin.
Fuck.
He also was apparently a poor goblin boss and had nothing on him.
Okay. So you said the room had scattered remnants of leather scraps and cloth scraps?
Yes.
I'll scoop all them up and add them to my first scrap collection.
Okay. It's another 5 pounds.
Okie doke. More leather or more cloth?
Yeah, and after you guys spend like a minute or so gathering all the scraps and stuff up.
That was a serious question. More leather or more cloth?
Yeah, equal, I'll say.
I can't do equal to 5 pounds. I don't want to do 2.5 pounds.
Fine, 3 pounds of cloth.
Okay. That's better anyway. Okie doke.
Yeah, and after you guys finish kind of collecting all that, it takes a few minutes. You hear a breathy wheeze come from the goblin boss on the crucifix.
Ah, he was only slightly alive.
And you see that his eyes are glowing a bright blue.
Okay, he was all the way dead.
What languages do you guys speak as he begins uttering things?
Common,
Dwarvish,
giant,
Sylvan,
gnomish, halfling.
Okay.
I took
Alpha?
like all the useless
Oh.
languages.
Oh no, wait. Common, abysmal, and draconic.
You do speak Abyssal.
Yes, I do.
That's good, because that's what this guy is speaking. And you hear him say, "Release me, you puny mortals, so that I may feast upon your soul. Baraktak demands it."
Raktok. He's talking about being somebody named Raktok. I don't know if that's
What
a
else
god
is there?
or if it's a demon, but that's who he is. He wants out.
Well, what language is he speaking? How do you understand him?
He's speaking abyssal.
I don't think that would be a god at that point.
Or maybe he's a demon. Either way,
That's a correct assumption, correct, Under?
he wants to eat people when he gets.
Abyssal is the language of demons, yes.
He wants to eat people
so-
if he gets free.
I go up to him with the goblin graffiti and I kind of just hold it up. Like he's bound securely. He doesn't look like he can actually get down on his own, correct?
Yes, he looks to be bound very securely. Looks like they used barbed wire to tie his limbs to this cross.
Okay, then I feel comfortable going up. I'm going to hold up the transcribed goblin graffiti. Hey, can you read this? I say in common.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm fucking horrible at those. This is going to be hilarious. I'm an ugly dwarf.
And he looks at you, Grahomi. And I think he can he? Let me check something real quick.
Is there anybody more persuasive or deceptive than me? Ironically enough, the rogue charisma.
I don't persuade people. I just kill them.
Good point. Alpha, are you any good at charisma checks? I'm not the person to be doing the talking. Mister? Are you any good at charisma checks?
I am very good at charisma checks.
Okay, then maybe you should talk to this guy.
Okay, I will ask you. What am I?
Well,
asking you?
Under's doing something right now. He's checking something, so we're still on my persuasion check for him to read the goblin. We're waiting for Under to get back to us. But after whatever happens, I'm just gonna give the piece of paper to you and be like, okay, you try.
I'll ask him in abyssal.
Well, hold on.
No, yeah, we're waiting for Under to finish whatever Under's looking something up right now,
Yes.
so we're
I
paused.
had to
That's
look
why
up,
I asked.
I had to look up that. Yes, and he begins speaking in a language you do not understand, Grahomi. None of you understand this language, actually. Because none of you speak Goblin.
Oh, so he started reading the transcription in Goblin. Asshole. All right.
I asked
Then, yeah,
him
I'm going to
to
pass it
repeat-
off to Alpha. I'm going to give him the transcription, and I'll be like, all right, you try. I don't understand him.
I'm going to ask him to repeat what it says in Abyssal. I'm going to ask him if he could say it in Abyssal so I can understand what he said.
And he looks at you right in the eyes, Alpha, and he begins speaking. And you understand what he's saying, so he's doing it in Abyssal, as per your request.
I have prepared explosive runes today.
No, but it is an incantation.
Oh, fucking hell.
And he keeps going on. And you realize that
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
he continues speaking in Abyssal.
I think he's casting a spell.
I stick a sock in his mouth.
Make a this would, I guess, be a grapple check. Make an athletics check.
Guessing he has slight disadvantage on this.
He does.
Dear God.
Lucky.
On who?
Me.
Okay, do it. All right, you shove a sock in his throat, muffling the sound of the incantation. He then attempts to headbutt you.
Damn. He is not happy camper.
Oh, he would have disadvantage on this. So it's a 10. So he's restrained.
That's a whiff.
That misses just like the people my brother's ranting about. It's great. Sorry, it's D&D over here that I got the show of like a bunch of Marines yelling at each other while playing Gears of War. It's great.
Make sure you mark off that you lost the sock.
I mean, he could have had some cloth scraps still in his hand from helping pick it all up.
Sure.
Cool.
Make sure you mark off a scrap.
Alrighty.
All right. Down to 2 pounds of cloth scrap. Hey, those are our pillows, man. Like, I don't care he was trying to cast a spell. That's what I say.
Put a bag over his head. You know.
I mean, we could effectively use. I mean, there's rope and everything in everybody's inventory. We could gag him.
Well, he's got a sock in his mouth right now, don't he?
Yeah, but he could spit it out. Don't you know how socks work?
Well, we could tie it in his mouth and then put a bag over his head. That way, he's out of a harm's way.
Hold on. This is a demon. It might be into that.
And also, I mean, in all reality, we might be able to convince it to help us because we didn't do this to it.
I'm gonna take a hard no on that.
What? You don't want to try convincing a demon to join our side?
Not really my forte. No, thank you.
Cavorting with demons is never wise.
All right. So, I guess that explores the entirety of the Hobgoblin Caves. Oh, speaking of while we're in this room, were there any reasonable sized scraps of wood for, like, making shelves and little homely things in the hut?
Yes.
All right. How many pieces of, shelf-sized wood do I find?
4 pieces of shelf-sized wood. And that's about when the Goblin Boss spits out the sock. Manages to do that finally. And Alpha, you hear him say, I will feast on your souls and drink your lifeblood from your own skulls.
I blast him!
No!
No, he just said he was going to feast on our souls and drink our blood from our skulls.
If
That
he
is what he
could, he wouldn't be talking. He'd be doing it.
but he's tied up.
He's exactly.
If he was capable of
should-
breaking those bindings, he
is
would have
attempting
broken the
to
bindings.
bait us. He wants us to kill him.
Oh. But can he cast a spell?
Who knows?
it's
Who
verbal
cares?
only.
He can't cast spells if we're not in the room.
Okay, yeah, let's just leave. Bye, dude. Have fun with the goblins. I wave at the guy as we walk out. I say it in abyssal so he knows I can understand. I can understand.
Your insolence will be answered with the pain of 1,000 deaths.
Can we prop the door up? So
That's
it's
real
kind of closed?
nice. Have a nice day. Can we close the door that he's in the room he's in?
Yeah. Yes.
The door's blown open. We'd have to prop the door up, but we could probably prop it up in the
You
door.
could like pull the door back up and like fit it back in there to muffle his ranting.
The
Bye-bye,
pain
Blaine.
of
See you next time.
1,000 deaths, also known as Last Tuesday for Gilbert.
All right. So this is the extent, as far as I can see, this is the extent of the Goblin Caves, correct? Or did we miss something somewhere? Is there some door that we haven't opened yet? I'm asking you, Under, because you have the master map, and we have a drawing. You know, from
Okay.
our drawing of the map, we would know if we missed something or if everything's been explored.
Well,
In
you
terms of
do
what's
remember.
not hidden.
Well, you remember those hobgoblins you were fighting that you ran away from?
Yeah?
Well, you never went that way.
Wait, what? Oh, I see. There's that little spot to the very, very north. Right?
Hey, let's go that way.
Yeah, let's go that way. I almost missed that. Thank you. Thank you for telling us
That's
that.
why I asked, because we would know what we have and haven't explored.
Well, I mean, honestly, I thought I just like misremembered something, and the area that we fought those hobgoblins before retreating was just a dead end.
No, you would recall that there was a couple of storage rooms, and then those stairs go up to the hobgoblin fuck you zone.
Okay,
Alright,
let's
yeah.
go up to the Hobgoblin fuck you zone.
All right, so as you go around those corridors, into it was previously a storage room stacked and heaped with bales, boxes, crates, barrels, and sacks. And now you see only crumbs. All of the crates, barrels, and boxes have been removed.
All the
That's a good
crates, the
sign.
barrels, and the boxes. Oh my.
Yeah, there's even no sacks left. The secret door, well, previously secret door to the west, hangs ajar.
Okay. That's a fucking funny one. I just typed in barrel and peak. Instead of shooting fish in a barrel, fish shooting from a barrel. Alright, through the secret door then.
All right, yeah, it goes down that corridor to that T intersection. Stairs up to the south. To the north, you see another storage room. This one also bare.
Okie dokie. Then I will, yeah, I'll go up those stairs alone.
Okay,
Proceeding with caution.
sure.
I'm assuming you'll want that.
I do.
Okie dokie. Sneaky sneaky.
Okay. Yeah, you get to the top. It's that 20 by 20 room, closed doors to the south and to the west.
Is that door to the south been opened? Is that why that is so exposed and not a keyhole?
It was previously opened. You know that there's a room
Okay.
there. It is
Yeah,
currently
there's
closed.
Okay. Then yeah, I will go through that door first. I will try to sneak up and listen to it first.
Sure. You sneak up to it. Go ahead and make a perception check. It is quiet on the other side.
All right. Which way are the hinges? Towards me or away?
Away from you.
All right, then I guess I'll just have to go with the as quiet of opening as I can do.
Stealth check. Alright. The door swings open, revealing a... Where's my map go? There it is. Revealing a 10-foot long atrium with a door to the right, leading immediately to a 20 by 20 room. Two knocked over chairs are next to a broken table in the center of the room.
All right, I'll take a full look around in the room then.
Make an investigation check. It is as I described. You find nothing else of interest.
All right, are the chairs broken or are they intact?
One of the they're intact, but one of the chairs has like a half-inch wobble to it.
Oh, I was just looking for the seats. If they were broken, I could steal the seats off of them. But if they're not broken, I'm not going to bother breaking them. Although I do have carpenter tools, so I could, I guess, cut the legs off. Yeah, I'll go get the party and get them in this room and spend some time just quickly cutting the bottoms of the chairs off so I have some more flat wooden objects. And then I'll carry all the spindles with me too. So I'll cut everything to be, basically kindling size.
Sure.
For all the spindles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Two chair seats. A lot of wood in my inventory.
So what else do you guys do?
I'll take a look at that door in this room. Since we're in here, I'll close the other door, and then I'll start looking at that other door.
Sure, yeah, the hinges are on this side of the door.
A little dab of oil.
Okay.
And then I'd like to, if there's no keyhole, I'd like to just try opening it quietly.
Okay, make a stealth check. The door swings open on silent hinges, revealing a 10 by 10 closet with another closed wooden door at the opposite end.
Anything interesting about the floor, or seems pretty kosher?
It looks like a floor.
All right, I'll go check out the other door.
Okay. Your passive is
no
at
key.
21, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so there's no keyhole. Hinges are on the other side. But as you approach this door, you hear the sound of what sounds like cloth ripping coming from the other side.
All right. I will go back through the oiled door and let the party know, hey, there's somebody in the next room. That way, quietly. So pass base and alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to go visit them?
Oh, yes.
Door swings in, so we could either go sneaky and see if we can see them, or we can just kick down the door and rush in.
Let's try sneaky.
All right. I would like to try opening that other door quietly.
The other door meaning the western door on the through that
Yep.
10 by 10. Okay, sure. Go ahead and make
The
a
non-oiled.
stealth check. Yeah. All right, you ease the door open.
Yep. Going with a crack
The
first.
sound of tearing cloth strikes your ears, and you can see that the inside is a room crowded with destroyed furniture, such as a table, a bed, several chairs. Looks like there is a creature with pointed ears and what appears to be some type of small cutting implement slicing into the mattress of that. Its back is to you.
So it appears to be searching for something.
Yes.
Right. Do I recognize the creature from behind?
Make an Arcana check.
Nope.
All you know is it seems to match the description of some fae that have been attacking Lushingworth these past weeks.
Interesting. All right. I'll leave the door cracked. Then I will go back to the party, relying on the oiled door to be able to use it as sound barrier and be like, okay, so there is some sort of fey creature in there. And it seems to be searching the bed and furniture for stuff. It is cutting the mattress open as we speak right now. So if we wanted to go question it or kill it, those are our options. What would we like to do?
I'm inclined to say just wipe it out.
All right. You know more than I do, so let's go wipe it out.
I mean, do you think we should try to talk to it?
Well, considering that it's happy to kill goblins and search their shit, it might have information to shed some light on our current situation. Who knows? It could be friendly.
Hmm.
Not all fays are bad.
Current experience would beg to differ with that sentiment, but if you want to try diplomacy, we can try diplomacy.
I will not be doing the talking, though. I suck at diplomacy. Have you seen my face?
Sounds like none of us will. Would you mind slitting its throat?
I think Alpha is good at charisma. Mister?
I am not a good talker. I mean, I have a good charisma score, but I'm not a good talker.
Yep, but you would still have a better than a -2 to your persuasion and deception. If you have anything in charisma, even if you don't have proficiencies, you would still have a better time talking.
That's two in persuasion or deception.
Yeah, exactly. You have a better persuasion and deception than I do. That's why it's like I literally can't do any talking. I have a negative on those rolls. It makes more sense to have somebody else do diplomacy versus me. I rely on stealth and cunning to get information, not my ability to talk. So yeah, I think we should go in weapons drawn but not at the ready. Everybody in agreement?
Sounds like a
Seems
plan to me.
reasonable.
All right. So, Mister, you're going to be doing the talking with this. It appears to be some small fey creature that matches the description of what was attacking the town that everybody's from.
Okay.
So let's move. Yeah. I mean, you're taking point basically at this point. You're going to be doing the initial engagement and everything.
All right. Okay. What do I say to this little?
Could ask him what he's looking for. Get some common ground.
So you guys are walking
All right.
there?
Yeah, we're gonna go in. I go in first, I suppose, and
All right.
I'm going in non-threateningly.
All
I
right.
mean,
Sure, you walk in there. You see this little fae. It's that's happily and quickly carving up a mattress. It spins around as you make yourselves known as you open the door. It looks like this while standing there. Grinning, many sharp, pointy teeth. Soaked in blood, you can see it looks like it has also dismembered a hobgoblin, as you're now like seeing bits and pieces of it poking around here and there. And it looks at you, and it just kind of crooks a finger and just kind of beckons you to come closer.
You know, I don't think I want to get any closer to you, sir. You look like you're very busy and you're carving up stuff. Do you speak common?
He tilts his head and holds up a single finger, like he's telling you to wait. And he turns back around to the mattress and starts rummaging through the remains of it.
Hold on a second. I gotta keep looking for this thing.
You hear a squeak of excitement as it pulls a sack out from the middle of the mattress. You can see the sack looks to be slick, like oil is like seeping through it. And he sort of lobs it to land at your feet, Alpha.
5 copper says it's ahead.
How big is the sack?
It is like a pillowcase.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
probably a head.
Oh god, I'm gonna look in the sack.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
He starts clapping as you start untying the top of the sack. And inside, you see a shimmering pool of what looks to be like quicksilver, except much more solid. And that's when you realize it's moving of its own accord.
Oh fuck!
And you should roll initiative.
Oh damn it!
Good thing I'm in the back.
All right, Alpha. So yeah, there's this pool of quicksilver. It's moving on its own towards you. What do you do?
Is it still in the sack?
It was in the sack, yes.
I mean, is it still in the sack? I just opened the sack and looked in it, so it's still in the sack, right?
Yes.
Can I throw the sack at him?
You can. That would take an action, but you can do that.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hurl the sack at him.
Okay. Make a ranged attack roll then, if you want to hit him with it. So
Well, it don't get close.
yeah, you don't hit him with it. It just kind of hits the bed next to him.
You can keep. Animal say you can keep that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
I'm gonna start backing up
He
a
looks
little
angry,
bit.
by the way, that you did that.
Care, I don't want the green slimy ooze thing. You can keep that. So, yeah,
The Quicksilver ooze? Okay.
yeah, he can keep that. I'm not a big fan of oozes. He can keep that.
So what are you doing? Sorry.
I believe I'm gonna start backing up towards the door a little bit.
Okay, I mean, like, you're like just inside the room. You're like 10 feet away from this guy. You can easily back up into that 10 by 10 room.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up into that room, and if I can, I'm gonna pull the door to behind me.
You can, yes.
I think he's upset. I'm gonna say that to the party.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when you realize he's currently standing behind Haspius, and he's nodding when you say that.
What?
He can teleport.
Shit. Oh yeah, that's right. He can teleport.
What?
Was it? Hang on. If it was teleport or face step, because he closed the door, didn't he?
It is a shadow step,
Ah, okay.
and it's dim light in here.
What? Wait, dim light.
Yes, well, or actually no, this would be darkness if you guys don't have any light source.
Light cantrip.
Okay. So yeah, he would be not in the bright zone, but he would appear like behind you guys in that dim light.
That's concerning.
Like right when, like as soon as Alpha says that, he appears and he's nodding. He is that. It's also his turn. That's why he can do this. He is then going to step forward into the light, kind of squint his eyes a little bit, and since I think Grahomi said he was in the back,
Yep.
yeah, he's going to try to cut you with a straight razor.
Okay.
What have you got there? A knife!
Uh huh. I'm just double checking that he doesn't have anything like he gets disadvantage in bright light, and he doesn't. He is like right up in your face, Graham. He's in your square.
Okay.
And yeah, what's your AC?
Double it.
Okay.
2 hits. 15.
And he deals 11 slashing damage to you with 2 quick cuts with his razor.
Okay. When he does that, I scream out in Sylvan and be like, "Ow, we're your friends."
He begins laughing like that is the funniest shit he has ever heard.
Weird.
It
I
is
didn't
not a
ask
nice
much to see
laugh.
this laughter.
The lower like third of the door begins smoking.
We're gonna have to deal with that soon.
Haspius,
Alright. Range this guy?
10 feet from you.
I do not like him.
You
I am
rejected his
going
gift.
to-
He doesn't like you either.
I am going to Blade Song. You know, that's a fair point. Except one critical, important bit of information that this fey creature seems to misunderstand. That I am right and he is wrong, and he also can't see shit. Constitution save. Fuck, I should have gone with the other... He's blind.
Never mind.
I should have gone with my other one of, I can see his point. Unfortunately, he can't see mine.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he's blind now.
Okay. Yeah, he you can just see him like blinking rapidly. Like he's trying to clear his vision, but it's not working. Anything else?
Gentlemen, kill him. Kill him now.
Couldn't agree more.
All right, Grahomi.
All right. Yeah, so he's right in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to bonus action disengage, stack back 5 feet,
Okay.
and put a chromatic orb of lightning in his face.
So if you're trying to get out of melee with him, you'd have to back up 10 feet. He was like right on top of you. So 5 feet
Okay,
is
yeah,
the melee of him.
Yep, then yeah. Oh, that's right. He was in my square. You did say that. Then yes, I would back up 10 feet after I bonus action disengage.
Sure, you can do that.
Although I suppose he would have disadvantage, so I don't really need to waste a bonus action. But I don't have much other occupation for it. That is spell attack.
Yes, you have advantage because he is blind.
Oof.
And you still miss him.
There goes one of my spell slots. Of my 2 spell slots.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Alpha.
I guess I'm gonna go up and try to hit him since he can't see.
Okay. You go up to him. That does hit him. You know you have advantage, right?
No, I didn't know.
Crit.
Yeah, he's blind. You have advantage on hits.
Crit.
No
Aww.
crit, but it is a hit. Nice, solid hit.
Five points of thunder damage.
Yeah, he is hurt by that. And now he's like alternating between like rubbing his eyes and like rubbing his ears. He's not happy. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. He's just gonna yell out "Ree!" and he's gonna start trying to blindly swipe at you.
He's a big stupid weenie pants who can't hit shit because he's big and stupid and a weenie.
No, he's small.
He's a little stupid weenie.
Does an 18 hit you, Alpha?
Yes, the 18 does hit me.
All right, he cuts you for 5 slashing damage. And he's going to run like right up to you. He's like right in your square. Let's see. So, Haspius and Alpha, you guys would notice that silvery quicksilver is starting to pool through the door as the door is kind of bored through with this acidic ooze. Haspius?
Okay.
How far away is it?
10 feet from you.
I know. How far away is this guy?
10 feet from you. You haven't moved.
Oh, so it's 10 on one side, 10 on the other?
Yes.
I'd like to rotate around to the other side of this guy.
Okay, you can do that.
Hey guys, let's shove him into the ooze. And I'd like to try bullying this thing. Actually, how
Okay.
injured does it look?
It is injured. It is not yet bloodied.
Yeah, I'm gonna try bullying it.
Okay. Are you trying to grab him and then pull him, or are you trying to just shove him 5 feet?
Shove him.
Okay. Well, make your athletics check.
If you said that out loud, could I offer to do it on my turn and he could help?
Oh, that's right. There's the help action. Yes, I would like to instead help.
Okay, so you set up to help Grahomi. No check this time. You can do
And
that.
I'm assuming that's straight athletics. I can't use acrobatics for pushing somebody.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have a
Anything
negative,
else?
but the advantage will be useful.
All right.
Hopefully.
Anything else, Haspius? There is no check for this.
Nope, that's everything.
All right, Grahomi.
Wait, hold on. Could he hold his action waiting for me to help?
He could.
Because I think that because you probably have a better strength than I do, right?
11.
Yeah, you have a better strength than I do. So let's do that. You're holding your shove action for my help.
Can do.
Sure.
Okay. So on my turn, I use my action to help him.
Okay. And then you can make your shove. You have advantage. Funnily enough, blindness only accounts for attacks, not for grappling.
Actually, funny thing there. The attack can be. Where is it?
Oh, I see what you're getting at. Yeah.
Shove. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you got a 5. You got to beat a 5 with advantage.
Bully his ass.
All right, yeah, you shove him 5 feet, putting him 15 feet away from the zoos.
Alpha kick his ass.
Is that all you do?
Yep.
Alpha,
I am going to hit him again.
roll to hit. You have advantage.
Well, I'll be damned. I'm gonna back away from him a little bit
Okay, you can do that.
because he can't see me, and if he's in my same space.
He was shoved away from you, so he was only 5 feet away. He was still in melee, but no longer on top of you.
Okay, good.
But yeah, you can back up a bit. All right, this guy then. He is going to charge right into you, Haspius. And he's going to try and stab the shit out of you.
He is a large weenie hut baby back bitch.
Mm-hmm. Now, the advantage he gets from charging into you means that he's at a flat roll for this.
I contest his natural 20. I am in fact a very lucky Septimus.
But not that lucky.
Saved a little bit though.
Enough.
Mm-hmm. He cuts you for 5 slashing.
Alrighty.
He is then going to use a bonus action to pilfer. And he's going to make a sleight of hand check. And this will be, you can defend this with insight or perception. He's trying to pickpocket you.
I still have the map from doing all the drawing, right?
I
Yes.
am going to lucky that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you managed to slap his hand away.
How the fuck did he even find my pockets? He's goddamn blind.
You got lucky.
Natural thieves?
Literally, yes. Let's see the ooze. Let's see. The ooze is going to charge. Is going to have to dash because it is 20 feet away, and it is going to get right up into melee with Alpha. Oh, and this guy gets a saving throw at the end of his turn.
Oh yeah, choke on a dick, you weird little creature.
What's the DC?
13.
Yeah, he blinks a bit, looks at you, narrows his eyes. Haspius.
He blinks a little bit, narrows his eyes, and I put 4 magic missiles into them.
All right. All right, he is badly bloodied by that. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Grohomi?
Oh, he's in melee with me, eh?
Nope. You backed up.
I helped shove him.
Oh, that's right, you did. Yes, he's in melee with you also.
Okay, then I would like to bonus action disengage and back up out of melee.
Okay, you can do that.
And then I would again like to fire a ball of lightning into his. Actually, no, I'll save that. I'm sorry. I will just fire a firebolt into his face.
Okay, roll to hit.
Actually, scratch all of that. Can I position myself 15 feet away from him and 10 feet away from the ooze? I'd like the ooze between him and I.
That, putting the ooze between him and you, not possible. Not at those
Nope.
ranges.
Okay.
The room simply doesn't support that configuration.
No, I was either gonna firebolt them or I was gonna, if I could, cast lightning lure and pull him into the ooze. Next time. So firebolt.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
That hits well.
Yes, he does. As the firebolt hits him, his smoldering corpse hits the ground. He be dead.
Excellent. Alright, then I would like to use whatever movement I can to put as much distance between myself and the silver ooze as possible because that thing will fuck me up quickly.
Uh-huh. You can do that. Alpha. Alpha. Mister, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Is he still alive?
The Fae? No. The ooze that dashed up into melee with you? Yes.
Okay. I am going to Misty Step as a bonus action away from the ooze,
Okay, you can do that.
and then I'm going to blast it.
Roll to hit. What are you blasting it with?
Ray of Frost.
Okay. That hits.
And I missed.
No, you didn't. That hits.
It's ooze.
2 points of frost damage, and it loses 10 foot of movement.
Heh. All right. So yeah, your cold strikes it. It does not look like that was very effective, though it did slow it down. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. On its turn, it will take the dash action because otherwise it has no speed, and then move the 10 feet up to Haspius. Haspius, your turn.
Distance to this little freaking abomination?
0. It is directly adjacent to you.
All right. I'm. How close to the other party members?
Alpha is like 10 feet away from you, and Grohomi's like 20.
All right. Let's see.
Both of them are behind you relative to this guy.
Oh wait, cool. I got extra movement. That's right. That's right. Magic missile.
Okay. All right, this thing is now bloodied.
And I back up 40 feet.
All right. Well, it is going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
It can, but it is a big dumb weenie who cannot hit the amazing Haspius.
Does a 15 hit you?
Normally, that could, but not when I have the Blade Song running.
Okay.
It cannot hit me while I hum a jaunty ditty.
All right, you back up. Grohomi.
Now I'll use Chromatic Orb.
Sure. Roll to hit. That hits. What type of damage is this?
Seeing what this thing is and what it seems to be made out of, would I think any particular damage type would be more effective?
Hard to say.
It seems to be metallic, though.
It has a look of Quicksilver on it, yes.
Alright, well, I'll go with the tried and true lightning.
Okay.
I like lightning.
Yeah, and that melts it, and it dies. You guys are out of initiative.
I mean, you're not wrong, Ruffles. Lightning is, as the kids say, pretty based.
Well, it's one of the more least resistant of the elemental types, isn't it?
I mean, kind of. Actually, one of the things
It's-
that resists it the most is actually oozes.
Really?
Yeah.
So I hit the one ooze that doesn't resist it?
Yeah, I think. Could be.
Or it was really low and it only needed 6 to die.
I mean, it's
don't
also
know.
like some types of oozes. If there's one thing I've learned, it's when Saturday's involved. Who knows what Under's pulling out of his backside, but it'll usually be good.
I don't want
And
to know
interesting.
what Under takes out of his backside.
We've already discussed the chamber pots. Let's move on.
Is there any ooze remaining?
There's some residue, yes.
Okay, I will investigate the Fae. Give him the gold old pat down.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Anybody want to hold the magnifying glass?
Haspius will hold it.
You want me to roll advantage, or is that good enough?
That's fine. Okay, so you find that he has a leather purse on him. He's also wearing a silver and emerald studded belt. And that
Very nice.
razor blade that he was carrying around glints with magic. The silver and emerald belt looks to be worth about 600 gold pieces on him.
Okay, and then you said he had a coin purse too?
He
Open
did.
that up.
You're gonna look inside?
I'm gonna open it away from me first. Wait a few
Okay.
seconds and then look inside just to make sure there's not more Quicksilver in it.
Yes. Okay, you look away from it. You go open it, hold it away from you. Then you rotate it back, and you see that there are some coins inside of it. Specifically, there are 31 Electrum pieces and 5 platinum.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw them on me, and that's it. I think. Anything else that I find, or?
Did you grab the razor that was glinting with magic?
Yes. Did anything happen when I touched it?
No.
Okay. Is it like a barber razor? I can fold it and put it in my bag.
Yes.
Okay. I will do that. We can deal with it later. Does Mister want to take any? Alpha, do you want to take any of the ooze residue for your collection? Guess not.
Huh?
There is some residue of that ooze. It's destroyed now.
Ooh, I want it.
So, would you like to collect a sample of
Yes, yes.
Quicksilver ooze?
I collect some.
All right. Yeah, you're able to get a flask of Quicksilver ooze. It is heavy, and as an alchemist, you would know, you would know that it weighs about as much as mercury.
Really, a Quicksilver ooze weighs as much as mercury. The mercury weighs as much as mercury? I would have
Indeed.
never suspected. Truly,
What
the
a
Dungeon
funky-
Master is devious.
Okay, well, I am full up, so I think it'd be ideal to head back to camp. Well, I suppose this doorway, does that open to the doorway to the north of the shared rooms? Or
Yes.
does this doorway go south? Okay, so that is all just one room. You just never updated the map, so I wasn't sure if there
Yeah.
was
No,
if
this
it
is
went to
this
the
is
south
that.
or went to.
Yeah, that destroyed bedroom looks like that.
Then yeah, I will. I guess if Haspius wants to shed some inventory space, because I am full up. If he wants to help me with an investigation of that room real quick to go through it.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, I would like to investigate the ins and outs of that whole big room. With
Okay.
Haspius' help.
Sure. Make your investigation check. So yeah, there's a bunch of destroyed furniture, cut up scraps of cloth and some leather. It looks like that Fae did a number on the room, and it is completely totaled. Nothing of value remains.
Right. Um, approximate quantity of leather and cloth scraps.
2 pounds.
So one of each.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm full up. I cannot carry any more. Let's go back to base. Because
I
now
had to
this
drop
is
your item on the ground. I can't carry anymore.
quite literally, I can carry 2 more coins. Like, that's it. So if everybody's okay with that, I think going back to base would be ideal.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys grab your loot and make your way out of the goblin caves and back to your base. It is later in the evening when you arrive. You have about an hour
Alright.
before you would need to start your long rest.
Okay, I will empty all of the material. I'm going to start moving that down to that lower inventory for the hut. But all of the materials, so the first scraps, the wood and everything that I have, I'm going to empty out into the hut.
Okay.
And then I will take this magic razor and give it to Haspius and be like, hey, I think this is magical.
Haspius will do the identification magic.
Okay.
And while
me
he's
take
doing that, I would like to start, even though I'm not proficient with carpenter's tools, I would like to start building some small shelves or something to, give us a little bit of home comfort in here.
Sure.
And then I'd use some hemp rope to bind the cloth and fur scraps into makeshift pillows.
All right, Gilbert, that is what Identify tells you.
Any use for a rogue?
Underdark?
Yes.
You missed me with that nat 20.
I know, I know. Blindness was a genius move on your part for that.
We luckied that.
Yeah, but by him being blind, he was only able to ever make it a flat roll instead of get an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Remember,
missed
yeah,
out on the
remember,
crit fishing.
remember Gilbert. Yeah, this is on a guy that could do crit fishing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Antagonistic Blade. Dagger. Very rare. Requires attunement. While attuned to this dagger, you gain a -3 modifier to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon, unless you are a Fae. When you attack a creature that has at least one head with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, you cut off one of the creature's heads. The creature dies if it can't survive without the lost head. A creature is immune to this effect if it is immune to slashing damage, doesn't have or need a head, has legendary actions, or the DM decides that the creature is too big for its head to be cut off with this weapon. Such a creature instead takes an extra 68 slashing damage from the hit. It's a
So if
formal
I'm
dagger.
reading, if I'm understanding this correctly, the debuff for not being a Fae is only if you use that weapon, or is it for everything?
If you are not a Fae and you use this weapon.
So if I was to carry that around and use my crossbow, it wouldn't affect my crossbow rolls. That's what I'm asking.
If you carried it, no. If you were attuned to it, yes.
Oh, so if I attuned to it, it would affect all of my attack rolls.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
No, it doesn't affect all of your attack rolls. I tried to be explicit about that. It's only the
Or
effects
that
only
weapon.
occur only if you make attacks with that weapon.
Okay, then if
Oh,
it's all right with you, Gilbert,
sorry. Misread that.
I would like to attune to it, and I'll have it for, if we absolutely need to cut something's head off. Because I can kind of crit fish. Up to you. If you want to carry it around, you can.
Better we have it.
What?
I said better that we have it.
So you're giving it to me to attune to, or you're keeping
Mhm.
it? I don't know what you mean by we.
We. The group.
Yes.
There was only the party. There was only the group.
I'm confused at what you're getting at.
Yes. Take
We
the
already
blade.
have it.
Right.
Okay. Then,
It's
then
better that we possess it and use it than say what I normally attempt to do with anything that's bad for the party and obliterate it.
Then I will take it. I won't spend any time attuning to it because I've spent most of the time, making fixings for the house of this hour.
Okay.
But I will put it in my bag and I will attune to it later.
All right. So yeah, that hour passes, and it is time for your long rest. Unless you wish to start risking exhaustion.
No.
I would like to not risk exhaustion. That sounds not fun. Can we have Pete Surrogate on one of the watches?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We got Robot Guy. He doesn't have to sleep. He can take 2 watches. Actually, if he can take 3 watches, I could attune to that tonight. Because a long rest technically only requires 6 hours of sleep, right?
Correct.
Yeah, but it's not critical.
Yeah, but if he can hold 3 watches, then you can he could actually hold all 4, but then I don't have to be on a watch because you can't attune when you're on a watch. Because it requires taking your focus away from being on watch.
Right.
We've covered this in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm not on a watch, then I can attune to that tonight.
I mean, to be clear, you can attune on a watch. It just means your watch is very ineffective.
Yeah. You're not paying attention. So, do we need to set a watch order with you, mister?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Always,
And I'll be on-
always, always set a watch.
Well, he doesn't have to sleep.
I don't have to sleep, but I do have to rest for like 4 hours. You know, I power down for like 4 hours. I don't sleep. I'm in rest mode.
Oh, so it's just a reskin of the elf thing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
But more importantly, even if you have people that don't need to take watch, always take watches.
Well, that changes the attunement stuff, though. I would have to attune on watch, which is fine. I have a high passive, so won't be that bad of a debuff on it.
I'll take a third watch.
I mean, you won't be on watch alone. I will be with you on every watch, but you know, it's good to everybody.
It just never hurts to double up.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll take first. Spell my name.
Okay.
I'm writing it down. I just had to remember how to spell my name.
Alright, so you guys go to sleep. Proceeding through your watch order as you as you specified. As the night goes on, the air gets muggier and muggier. And as the sun rises, you can see a bit of like a low fog that doesn't really rise more than a few inches from the ground as a result of the high humidity. It's uncomfortably humid, but not dangerous. And you guys have completed a long rest.
So I was able to successfully attune to that on my watch.
Yes.
All right.
And I think that is where we will call it for the evening.
Oh shit, it's already midnight.